Alrighty, welcome to the 6th episode of Pelagaius. I'm your humble GM, the Emerald Emperor. And there's nothing from the peanut gallery tonight. Yes!
You caught me asleep.
Alrighty, so let's see here. Who have I not had recap for us yet? Christina, have you recapped yet?
Yes, I have.
I know Aaron has. Tony, you've recapped too, and then Tyson, you've recapped. Okay, so I've got everybody.
has.
Wait, I'll recap.
Alright, Tyson, recap this last episode for us.
We all died. We ended up apparently alive, and the tribe, the Lost Tooth tribe, got fucking wiped out pretty much. So Gorfang's gonna go take it over, and some weird chick with one goof showed up. Yep, sounds about right.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up in a nutshell. Excluding, like, the worm riding and the epic fight, that sort of deal. But, yeah, that pretty much summed it up.
Don't remember anything about it.
Alrighty. So, you guys have had a month just to kind of do what you guys needed to do. Mostly it's been quiet. You haven't really had any, like, impending, like, doom options ahead of you right then and there. Essentially, each of you has gone on your own for the most part to try and do what you guys need to do or wanted to do. As for, let's see here, starting with the Dryad, you've been looking far and wide as much as you're able, communicating with the birds and the other animals to try and find this foretold individual that you need to find. You have so far been unsuccessful in learning anything about this elf that you're trying to find.
Nine.
However, thanks to your efforts, you have confirmed that the Frostworm has claimed the area that the Broken Tooth clan once held. So its territory has grown exponentially.
That's not good.
Totally
Poor Gorfang.
It's probably fine, you know?
Why, Gorfang? Be dead. Go to the desert, far away. Go.
Anyway.
I don't think Nick realizes what was happening.
What the hell? I deleted that. Fucking hell. Anyway, so Gorfang's sister, in the meantime for the month, has been perfecting what you guys can only assume is some sort of, like, metallic, like, iron and magical golem of some kind. You're not entirely sure the specifications of it, but it looks vaguely humanoid. And it seems to move decently for a prototype golem.
That's golem. Hell yeah.
Okay, then.
In addition to that, you have also occasionally seen her out and about practicing her magic.
All right.
Silly question. Sorry to interrupt horribly. Am I able to recover any of these critical injuries in my downtime? Do I have to spend EXP for that?
Yes.
No. So your critical injuries, unless they are something like blindness or something more permanent, they have been healed. You have had a month off. You're completely 100% healed.
Oh, there goes 5 critical injuries, guys.
Congratulations. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Alrighty. As for Rudy, you've been somewhat traveling back and forth from where the camp is for everybody else and the Shadow Moon clan's hometown. Essentially, you have learned some interesting orc customs when it comes to, like, different weather patterns and that sort of deal. You have also been kind of researching into the stories for the Guardian of the Desert, as well as studying orc medicine and lore. As far as you can tell, the Guardian of the Desert, you're not sure exactly why somebody would want to target the creature, other than it's kind of gigantic. But you do know, based on what you've seen, that the Guardian has not been seen in some time. Like, there's there's very rarely a week that'll go by, and they haven't seen the Guardian in a month.
Oh, wow.
The common held belief among the Shadow Moon clan is that the Guardian is dead. That's the only explanation they can think of because of not seeing it at all.
Okay.
Alrighty. Aaron, Kustrak, you have been kind of touring around between the remaining clans. Broken Tooth is somewhat scattered, so you've been somewhat helping to corral everybody back together under Gorfang's leadership. And among them, you have been noticing odd wounds. Essentially, these attacks have been such that you're not entirely sure whether they are physical or mystical in nature. They seem to be both at the same time, but you've seen magic and physical attacks before, and these are somewhat inconsistent with what you know. They also have an unidentifiable odor, like just a very small hint of it whenever you first come into contact with somebody who has these style of wounds.
Okay.
As far as... That should be everybody, right, so far that has been doing stuff?
Hey, man.
Alrighty. So the other thing you guys have heard rumors about and have had somewhat confirmed, some of the Broken Tooth clan have actually set out for the Stormreaver clan, which is the clan in the south, if you'll remember. They have indeed been wiped out. The reports coming back have been the village has been burned, and they have found a very large footprint directly in the center of the village. They haven't been able to find any other footprints, so they're not sure what caused, like what it is that made this. But when they drew it out, it looks vaguely humanoidish.
What? Makes...
As well as, thanks to the Dryad and the other scouts from all of the Orc clans, they have been finding essentially evidence of the shadowy assailants for the Shadow Moon clan, the Broken Tooth clan, and the Stormreaver clans. Apparently, they've been very busy. Further research into what they've been doing has had little success, with one single piece of evidence to kind of help you out. They are essentially, from what they can tell, they are looking for something. Every time they go somewhere, the survivors, i.e. The new Gorfang's sister and others that have seen them, have said that they seem to be looking for something. Nobody knows what it is, but based on the secrecy of this group, it can't be anything good.
No. All right.
So, at this point in time, what would you guys like to be doing?
Are we meeting up with each other by chance? Like just a, hey, meet back here, 5 p.m. Tuesday month?
Yeah, probably at this point you guys have come back from your various wanderings.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm probably like still tinkering with my night vision stuff, just trying to get it just right.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go bug him. What are you working on?
What's your Gorfang's sister's name? I have no idea what her name was.
Nobody asked it.
Nobody asked.
A month of
what's
not
the bucket
knowing
over
this
there?
name.
Nah, it's whatever. She helped me build some of these fancy goggles. Here, go in the dark room over there. Put them on.
I wander off into the darkness, and
as you wander off,
Completely lost.
as you wander off and go into the dark room, you kind of look around, and where normally it'd be somewhat dim in the room, you're able to see actually fairly well. It's not quite as bright as daylight for you, but you're able to pick out more objects in the room than you normally would. Though for whatever reason, they all seem to have a very weird purple tinge to them.
Okay. Thanks for the glasses. See you around.
Hey,
Oh!
wait. No,
Whoa!
I worked so hard on those.
I give them back. It's okay.
Welcome
Wow.
back.
So did Tony try?
No.
Did Aaron make something and Tony's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna take these. They're super nice."
Yes!
Yeah, pretty much.
I just stopped in at the very end, but I got what happened.
Yeah, Aaron, with your character's help, Gore's essentially built some night vision goggles.
Nice. Those will come in handy.
Yep.
Did you make one for everyone?
Probably not. He's stingy like that.
Hey, you know what? These are expensive materials, and it's hard to come across these things. I could try and make some more for everyone, but I didn't think we were having that much of a problem with the darkness. I'm
Well,
just kind of...
If you only made one, that means everyone's got to share. So whenever you see something, you got to pass it around the group. If it gets lost, well, I guess you're just gonna have to make one for everyone. I mean, took you a month, so I guess we'll have to wait 3 more months.
I mean, I'm still gonna use them in the meantime, but I could try. I think now that I know what I'm doing, with your help, it'll be easier.
With my help.
With her help.
Wow,
sorry.
you volunteered, you. I've heard that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. You also, you gotta help me gather materials.
I'm sure I will. Let me lift my fingers. And I lift up my stub of an arm.
Hey, can I borrow those glasses again?
What for?
Oh, no reason. Just wanted to look around in the dark for a little bit.
Okay, I hand them to you. I'm watching you now.
Can I find a dryad lady in the dark?
Okay.
Nearby.
She's nearby. She came back with everybody.
Darn. All right, never mind. I hand back. Never mind. It's all good. No, nothing to worry about. Just doing my own thing. Toodles. No wander off.
Okay.
Weird child. Very
Not a
weird.
kid. I am a full-grown, relatively grown-up. A grown-up.
What a
You hear
very
some
weird
snickering
little
from
boy.
some of the orcs outside. Grown up.
Just a big secret.
He's half as high as a regular orc child, and he says he's grown up.
Yes, exactly.
So.
My character's just laughing and laughing at what Tony said.
Alrighty. So, while you guys kind of banter on, one of the orc scouts that you guys have had quite a lot of dealings with, actually, comes back, comes into the tent that you guys are staying in. So, I think I may have found something a little interesting.
Oh, what's that?
Does it
My
involve these
character just
glasses?
starts laughing at him.
He pulls.
That's unbelievable.
He goes out. He's like, "We'll have to wait till dark, but I think you'll find this very interesting."
Alrighty.
So, as you guys wait for dark with him, he essentially has you hike with him up to essentially a mountain, like kind of a higher sand dune of sorts, and
Yes.
he just, as he gets to the top of it, he just sits down and just kind of sits there making some meat and stuff with the fire that he's made up there, or makes up there.
And we all followed him to the top of the hill.
Unless one of you guys wanted to do something different.
Very well. My character stares at him very intently. You know, there's lots of other things I could be doing right now. I mean, I'm on top of a fucking hill, and here you have mead and alcohol. What, did you bring some for everyone?
He passes you his
I never
wine
said I
skin.
wanted it.
Oh my gosh. Sassy.
He kind of looks at you strangely, but he doesn't really say anything. And as darkness falls, you guys start to see like the stars start to come out. He then points in a very specific direction towards the head of the turtle.
Okay.
As
Head
you
of the
guys
turtle?
kind of look, you see like part of the like there's almost like more sand dunes that have blown up to where they look almost like mountains on a horizon.
Okay.
And as you look, the stars start to kind of almost move into positions that like they're close to the position that you've seen before. This looks
On the
really
temple wall?
familiar.
Yes, on the temple wall.
Yep.
Huh.
Huh. So should we head that direction?
Oh no, that's a terrible idea. I think we'd die if we went out there. It's dark out.
Definitely seems like a trap. We should just wait a couple more months and then see what's going on.
But
On the bright side, I'm not getting any younger.
Well, I don't think it's any importance. It's just stars on the horizon.
it's of some importance. Found those on a temple. About a
There's lots
month.
of things on temples, including bugs.
Ooh, is there a bug nearby that I can grab?
Yes,
Oy.
you find like a little scarab beetle that
I pick 'em
happens-
up.
Looks to the orc scout and goes, "This is really what we're facing."
Can I add this beetle to my inventory?
Sure. You now have a pet scarab.
Pet scarab.
At the
If
bug
you forget to
chaser.
feed it, it will die.
Yeah, that or eat you, depending on what kind of scarab, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll find out later.
Got the bug chaser, got the dwarf, and got whatever she is.
The orc kind of, after
say
he
that out
shows
loud?
this to you, he
Yes, I do.
the orc kind of looks at you guys like, okay, according to the prophecy, our fates rest in these guys' hands. We are fucked.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Yeah,
I
life
think
screws you
my-
every day. What can I say?
he
take my
looks
one
at
good
all of
hand.
you and he just goes, I showed you what I needed to show you. You do with it as you will. I'm gonna go back to my shish kebabs that I'm making here. So, if anybody wants any, I've got plenty of meat. And he starts like poking holes in the meat with sticks to make shish kebabs to roast on the fire.
Are those
Can I
sticks
have
definitely.
something since my group is apparently morons?
I eat way too many. Like more than my family. Yeah. Like 18 of them, if there's even that many.
You have enough that you feel overly stuffed.
Dwarves. Gosh.
And apparently he has no more like mead or wine or anything left because you've drank it all too. To wash down
No,
the
I don't drink
18.
wine.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
No,
You're a cleric of your god.
Mhm.
Wine is
I'm
forbidden
pure,
you.
but I
You know what we haven't done in a while, guys?
We should go on an adventure. That's what we should do. Little
No,
man.
no,
Towards
no.
the
Better
I'm
stars.
idea.
so ready for this adventure. This is gonna be exciting. We should definitely go where the stars are at.
Kustrok has not had his initiation of being an orc man yet, so we should go on a spiritual journey out in the desert with him.
Then we need
Wait,
to
I
go
thought
through the stars, people.
To the stars. And I point whatever direction the stars may be pointed, which I'm assuming is up, and I start trying to jump.
I get under
Hold
him
up.
and try and
Hold
throw
up.
him
Is
into the
Tony
air.
really trying to jump?
Sure. I'm trying to grab the moon currently.
Hold up. Let me draw my card. How do I respond? Oh, by the way, I have a tarot deck next to me, and so whatever tarot card I draw is my reaction. I have an entire sheet of it. So my character, being that I drew the card of trickery for the day, I'm gonna cast a spell and lift Rudy way up into the high of the sky.
Okay, how high are you
I-
wanting to lift him up?
Like he's really going for the stars. Like I'm gonna
Till I
have
fall to my
like brilliant light come from the stars. Like he's extra special.
Hey, Kustrok,
Okay.
throw me those goggles.
All
Those
right, go
goggles,
ahead and
throw
roll
them.
me an average check, magic check.
Oh, and by the way, I'm having brilliant light. Like I drew self-righteous, so I'm gonna make Rudy feel totally self-righteous.
Oh, you didn't even need to draw that, but we're good. I need those goggles, though, Kustrok. Can you throw them to me?
I mean, I want music.
Why do you
playing
need the
here.
goggles? There's lots of light
So I
everywhere.
can see the hot orc babes. No, I'm trying to see the stars, man. What are you talking about?
Oh
You
yeah.
can see the stars. If you put the goggles on, you can see the stars left.
Throw me the goggles.
No, they're mine.
All right.
Well,
So Rudy,
Rudy,
as
can I
you're
charm him?
arguing with them, it doesn't really matter because suddenly you start to lift into the air, and a
I know, I need those goggles.
brilliant white light just seems to come from the heavens and surround you. And you start to go up, and up,
Cool.
and up, and then it starts to get cold, and you keep going
Do I
up.
see anything while I'm higher?
Yes, as you get higher, and you kind of are like slowly spinning as you go up into the air underneath this bright white light, you see a
Tell me it's
flash
silent.
of green
Damn.
coming from the horizon, the direction that the stars are in, that you guys
Now
have
you're
seen from
done
the
it.
temple wall.
Can I Peter Pan my way over there?
It
Believe
appears
that I
that you can
fly?
only go up.
Well, I'm gonna make the pose
Are you
anyway.
thinking happy thoughts, though? Are you thinking happy thoughts?
I'm 80% happy thoughts.
You gotta be 100% happy thoughts.
All right. So as you look down to, I guess or as you start to get into the flying pose like Peter Pan, you look down and you realize that, holy shit, the ground looks tiny. Those lizards, they look like miniaturized cars, like super miniaturized lizards. You're getting higher and higher.
Wait. I drew the Empress, so now I'm of protection, and I'm like, whoops. So I'm gonna start bringing him down.
I'm gonna pat my
Slowly.
pocket, say, "Sorry, little scarab bro, but this might be it for us. We lost traction to the world, and we are now off in the stars."
And
Be
then
free. I
the
throw him
light
to the wind and hoping that he can fly.
he buzzes and then seems to get picked up by said wind and boop right back into your face as you start to slowly descend.
Oh well, I guess fate has chosen you to be with me forever, little bud. What are you again? A beetle, bug, scarab?
Scarab.
What's the
You're gonna be
scarab's
Beetle
name?
from now on. It's a scarab named Beetle.
All right. It buzzes
Nick.
against your face. It seems to like you for some random reason.
Nick, this would be
It's in my
super
notes.
cool. Whenever he gets stabbed, if there's a slight chance the beetle could protect him from being stabbed. It moves in the way of stabbing.
My hero.
All right. So
Y'all.
eventually you land back in the sand unharmed. Your beetle
Guys, gotta go that way.
has once again skittered on top of your head, and it waits there, just kind of buzzing in your hair.
Awesome.
So what'd you see?
If you've ever heard what a cicada sounds like, this is what that beetle or the scarab sounds like.
Oh,
Beetle
God.
and I have conferred with the gods because we went up there to visit, and
Yes.
they said to me, "Dude, you gotta go to that green light way off in the distance. Like, just follow the stars, bro. It's totally up there."
What green light? We didn't see green light.
Listen, trust me. If you had Kushtrak's goggles, or I had Kushtrak's goggle, or weird zombie-looking lady has Kushtrak's goggles, we could have totally all seen it. Hey, we need to go that direction, and I start slowly trotting. Come on, Beetle, we're going. And I go off in a big
I've
huff.
been saying we
I'm
need
still
to go to
confused
that
how you
light.
got way up there.
Divinity, man. Divinity.
Yeah,
And
it's a
I say that with a big, like, dramatic turn, and I turn back to the dust. I mean sand, I guess. Sand is essentially dust.
Must have been the druid. Definitely divinity. I follow Rudy.
Alrighty, so you guys start heading off into the desert. What do the remaining two do?
I'm following. That's what I wanted to do in the first place. I'm looking up at the stars going.
That's exactly what I was actually picturing your night vision goggles to look like, ironically.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately, that's what I pictured.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
For those of you who can't see this on YouTube, this is what we're talking about. Alrighty, anyway. So, you guys head into the desert, and you continue to travel. Eventually, night gives way to day, the stars disappear, and you guys are beginning to get weary from the night's journey.
All right, we just might as well go to sleep.
Beetle says it's time to camp, guys. I let
Alright.
Beetle down on a nearby
Did we
rock
bring-
and sit next to him.
Alrighty.
Did we bring stuff for like camping in the desert?
Nope,
I did
you
not.
guys just left it all behind.
Perfect. This is genius. We're
My
gonna be
character
just
goes,
fine, guys.
well, I'm feeling especially generous. Maybe I can help with that. I'm gonna wave my hands and see if I can't create some tents that last longer than in 5 minutes.
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead and
try
give me a hard magic check.
I'm gonna
I-
try and conjure a barrier to protect the element.
Okay.
I'm going to just try and get a pillow and a bedroll.
I have two options that presented before me. I'm either going to roll geography to see if I can find a cave that would be nearby, or I'm going to shield Beetle from the wind because he is delicate and I care for him.
Okay.
I'm sure
What
you
do I
can do
need to
both.
roll?
You can definitely do both if you'd like. All right, so Christina, for your role, since you're trying to do a barrier and you're trying to protect everybody from what now?
From the elements from the desert.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
For a
me
sec-
just an easy easy magic check. Tyson,
So
you
one
went
purple?
with one purple. Tyson, what did
Yep.
you go with as far as your magic skill?
I rolled arcane, and I thought it'd be like I don't know, to create something. So either conjure or utility, just to create. I was trying to create tents or something to protect us from the elements we could sleep in.
Yeah, either way, it'd be one purple in this case. So
I still got 2 successes and 2 advantages, 3
Yeah.
purples.
yeah,
So
I
maybe
figured
I
you're
need
doing
to-
it for a really long time. All right, so
Yeah,
you
he
managed
said
to
he wanted
Give me 1
conjure.
second.
Hold on.
Something's wrong with my oven.
Okay. Alrighty, so Tyson was successful. You guys now have tents that you can set up that he conjured out of basically dirt,
Nice.
like sand and cacti fibers.
Awesome. Do I
Definitely
find a
gonna try
cave?
and
What do I have to
get-
roll to find a cave? Because there's no treasure. in the past.
You're going to do
honest.
knowledge geography,
Awesome. I'm good at that.
and you're going to get a
What's
boost because you've been traveling around the desert all over.
All right.
The barrier should
What's the
be in
difficulty?
effect by
If you
now.
hear it again, let me know, okay?
Let me get to where we're at because you guys are all trying to talk at once. So relax.
All right, I'm talking at once.
I will get you guys where you need to go. So relax. Don't everybody talk at once. All right. So Tony, give me your geography check.
You didn't tell me the difficulty of it.
Average, with a boost.
So it's purple.
Yep, 2 purple. All right,
Whoa.
hell yeah! You found. Not only did you find like a great place to place the tents, but it's got like a natural outcropping that'll help create the barrier better.
Awesome. I say thank you, Beetle. You have done a great job, and you are a service to the party.
And it
Follow
buzzes.
me, losers. And I scuttle off with the Beetle leading the charge.
I'll follow him.
All right,
I'm
so
staring at the ground the entire time as this Beetle just walks slowly in front of us.
alrighty, and then all right, so go ahead and give me, since you're trying to conjure something too there, Aaron. Go ahead and oh wait, you can't conjure. You don't have
well-
divine. Or don't
Well,
have primal
I'm
or arcana,
primal.
sorry. Oh, you are primal.
Yeah,
He is
I'm
primal.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an average check for your like bed
I
rolls
was
and
gonna
stuff.
do like some nice pillows and stuff.
Alrighty. Jesus Christ,
We got
guys,
some
really?
High quality pillows.
All right, so you guys go to this outcropping. Christina, you set up the barrier. It is immediately effective. The heat of the day isn't. It feels like you guys are in like a nice air-conditioned like area.
You're welcome.
Tyson, the tents that you summon or the tent or tents you summon for everyone, we're talking like chic level tents, is what you've summoned. Thanks to Rudy's help finding a good spot, you don't feel the need to do like all weather tents. And with Christina's help, Tony, or not Tony,
Yes.
Tony, you found the rock cropping. Aaron, your pillows and blankets and stuff are literally of the finest of silks. And you have crafted them from essentially just a single strand of your hair is what it took to create these.
Wait, so are we sleeping on his pubic hairs?
No,
Don't-
head,
don't-
not
don't
pubic.
care
hard about
Head hair. Dyson, you're banned from
Because we were-
talking for the next like 2 minutes.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
So
You're like,
anyway,
single strand of woven hair.
yeah, so essentially you guys now have chic level tents with the finest of pillows inside an air-conditioned area that has enough shade to make it pleasant.
Yes.
Nice.
All
So-
we need to solve the food problem.
Yeah,
Nobody's
that's
touching my Beetle. I will cut you. I raise my little obsidian shank.
I do have one last thing to do.
Alrighty.
Uh-oh.
Because my character just abhors having to stay up at night. Is my mechanical contraption thing here?
You're still technically working on it at this exact moment.
Okay. But I brought bits and pieces and parts, right?
Yeah, essentially, I'm assuming you've kept most of this stuff in a backpack.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got it all there with you that you need, minus like the major parts.
Well, I'm going to use Conjure to see about conjuring, not a fighting creature, but a creature essentially that can see really good at night. And
Okay.
if anything comes within distance that is a threat, will set off an alarm for me.
Isn't it
Okay.
daytime
How
now?
long do you want to have this creature be with you, and when do you actually want to summon it? Because it is daytime.
Oh, once we go to sleep. I thought we're setting up camp to go to sleep, so I wanted it to stay there overnight.
So you want something that can see in the daylight, then, not at night.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
camping in the day.
Oh, we're camping in the day. Well, then yes, in the middle of the day.
All right. So
Have
go
it see
ahead
really good at
and
daytime. Sorry.
roll me a hard conjure check.
Okay.
Yeah. Essentially, you guys hear out of the desert. You feel his magic kind of come alive, but then out of the desert you hear like a very soft bellowing. It sounds vaguely familiar. And then you see your Gurok Toll from earlier coming towards you.
Aw.
Around its neck, or around its body, you see armor, similar to what the clansmen from the Shadow Moon clan have, but distinctly different in the fact that the colors are wrong, and then the armor does not appear to be, doesn't really have any spikes on it. It's more like, it looks fluid, essentially.
Huh.
And vaguely angular, too. It's a weird combo between fluid and angular. And it blends in very well with the desert. The only reason you know that this creature is there is the fact that you actually heard it first. And it climbs up on the rocky outcropping, and just kind of lays there to watch over you guys as you sleep.
Good night, everybody. I'm super ready for this adventure. My character climbs into the tent.
Alrighty, so you guys climb into the tent, secure in the fact that you'll be woken up by the Gurok Toll if needed.
Yes.
A couple, roughly 8 hours later, after the heat of the day has passed and it's starting to get on towards like 6 p.m. mid to dusk, you guys awaken. The Gurok Toll kind of gives you guys a little bit of a chirp as you wake up, and then it slowly ponders away into the desert.
I love you. I love you.
No.
You see it flick its
tear.
tail a little bit.
Truly
Wait.
beautiful creature.
My character goes, is he flirting with the crocodile?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Oh my.
All
You're so
right.
dirty, Druid. Alright.
All right, heading. Let's go.
So you guys continue to head in the direction that the stars were. As night falls, the stars come out again, and this time they look even closer to what you remember on the wall. They're not quite 100% the same, but they are closer. You give it another night or two, and it'll probably be absolutely perfect.
About how far away? Well, I don't think we would know that, would that?
Nope.
How far away does it seem like it's gonna be?
Based on what you guys see around you, the mountain in the center of the island, etc., etc., it's hard to say exactly how far, but based on the depiction on the wall, you probably got about a day or two before you would actually hit where you need to go. Because you want this,
Hold up.
essentially
Did you
this.
say that out loud? My character has no idea my character that I have now wasn't in the temple.
I'm going to assume for ease of use here that everybody is speaking in character. If you guys aren't, tell me that you're not in character, please.
Oh, you're telling Aaron the answer to his question. So I was curious if Aaron is going to say that out loud to the group.
Yeah. I repeat that like I don't know. Just I remember. Might be my memory isn't what it used to be. It might be like a day or so walk further to get where we need to be before the stars beat us out.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness, that is so far.
Let's go. We need to get going. The girl, we get going, get there.
My character squints into the distance like a day and a half. You know what? We're in the fucking desert. This is out of character, but I got to do Aladdin because they're coming out with the movie and everything. Can we have a magical carpet, Nick? Can I cast a magical carpet?
If you would like to try and conjure a magic carpet, I will not stop you.
Yes, I am totally conjuring a magical. My character squinting in the distance and goes, "Magical carpet, I need you."
Go ahead and give me a daunting conjure check.
Oh fuck yeah! I'll take that. That's 4 purples.
Yes, that is 4 purples.
You got this, Tyson.
I believe in you.
Holy hell. All right. As you guys sit there going, what the... You guys hear a whistling sound. And then you see a carpet just boop, stop right in front of you. And it
Sweet.
just floats.
I get on the carpet. I go, Beetle, hurry up and drive. I'm gonna
Put the beetle on the front of it.
The beetle, you see the little beetle's little claws dig into the carpet.
All right, I guess I'm climbing on.
All right,
I get on the
I
back.
will not be driving it because I will be concentrating to maintain it. I let you all know that.
Obviously, the beetle's a driver, what?
Yep.
So someone needs to drive because, and I also just go into a sitting where with one hand, so the carpet doesn't disappear on us.
Yeah. I'm going to put my night vision goggles just in front of Beetle just in case he needs to see in the dark.
All right, so
Good
the
call, good
beetle's
call.
wings start to kind of zzz, and the carpet does, in fact, start to leave. But it's going the wrong way. It appears that the beetle is actually, in fact, driving, but as you guys kind of go, the carpet stays at a constant speed of where you could just hop off and back on again without having to worry about it. And the beetle kind of takes you over to this flowering cactus where it jumps off and goes to eat from one of the flowers.
Everybody, eat this flower! No!
No.
I get my knife and cut a piece of the flower and immediately eat it. Wait, do I need to roll anything? No, impulse. I'm eating this cactus flower, guys.
Hey guys, that's too loud. Not you all, my kids.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be right back. My character's just going to concentrate on this, so
Okay.
anyone can drive.
Well,
Alrighty.
I'm gonna drive since the beetle doesn't know where he's going.
All right, so
What?
Tony, I need you to give me a resilience check.
Oh, I'm good at that.
This
Got
needs to
2
be
dice
an
to roll.
average resilience, so 2 purple.
Alright, hold on. I don't know where our Discord is. Beep, boop, slash. Wait, is it exclamation point, roll? Yellow, green, purple. You said average?
Yes,
So 2?
average 2. Okay.
Nice.
You feel a little weird. Everything kind of has
Alright.
almost this far away sound to it.
Okay.
And the edges of your vision are kind of tinged almost yellow, and then it kind of fades into a light blue, into a green. It's a really weird experience, but outside of that, you seem to be okay.
Awesome. You ready to go, Mr. Beetle? Because we gotta get going, guy.
The beetle
we
kind
stopped
of
at your KFC.
the beetle flies
Get the
back on
cactus
top
fried.
of you, and when it lands, you feel that it doesn't land normally flat. It lands kind of 45 degrees on your head. its
Nice.
left side lands, but its right side still wiggles in the air, and then it grabs a hold of your hair and rights itself.
Gotcha. Off we go. I point to the direction of the stars.
Alrighty. So Christina guides you guys along the rest of the night. Luckily, she uses the goggles that were generously left for the beetle to see by, so she's not gonna crash you into any like sand dunes or anything like that. Eventually, night goes back to day, and as you guys reach this point as it's starting to turn, you guys realize that thanks to this magic carpet, you guys saved yourselves a day of walking at least.
Nice.
But you're not sure what is supposed to be here because all you see around you is sand, sand, and more sand.
I guess we wait tonight because everything happens at night.
Thank you, Commodore Carpet. You have been an honor to pilot and serve alongside. I will find us a nice shelter to hang out at. Should I roll geography again?
No, you rolled well enough the last time. I'm sure you can find something simple enough or easily
Awesome.
enough.
This way, Beetle. Follow me, even though he's on my head.
He kind of buzzes off of you and then just kind of follows along behind you.
Okay, I'll take that.
Occasionally, like, bumping into your head.
I'm not going fast enough for him, obviously.
You need to hurry up.
Yeah, I start jogging.
He continues to bump into your head.
I can't go any faster, darn you, little man. Where's my last strength trainer?
So anyway, you managed to find a nice locale where you guys can rest in the shade, etc. And then,
I'll keep a cool breeze blowing so we're at least a little comfortable.
okay. So you guys rest through the day, and it turns back into night. As you guys rest there, the stars essentially align as what you remember from the temple wall. But there really doesn't appear to be much of a change in the scenery around you.
Okay. I believe it's another act of divinity that this calls for. Can I, pray to my gods and elevate myself once higher to the sky? Come with me, Beetle. We must ascend.
Does he really say that?
Yeah, I guess so.
I really say that. In that
goodness,
voice.
Thank God I just sat back down, right?
But I know, you perfect time.
Wait. Oh shit, my attitude changed. Hold up.
We're doing it. I'm going to stand there, Peter Pan pose, waiting to fly into the sky, vertically into the sky. Or diagonally at maybe like a 85-degree angle would work.
85-degree angle.
So,
That's very specific.
my character, you know, like, I don't know, maybe it's a sheen in the eyes. I'll go ahead and cast to lift him up.
Is it under the same effect that you're doing?
I can concentrate and cast a spell. Is that what you're asking or no?
No, I'm asking, are you doing the exact same thing you did to him last time?
Hell
light.
no. I'm gonna slingshot him up. I'm gonna be extremely careless in the way he flies up.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Wow.
Go ahead and
my
roll.
head?
Yeah,
I need to know.
Yeah, the beetle's
Okay.
on your head.
He's my parachute.
It's too bad you don't have
Way
magic.
down, if that makes you feel better.
Not the beetle. Please save the beetle.
It's too bad you don't have magic to turn the beetle into a parachute. That'd be kind of cool.
What if I can make him into a giant beetle? Well, a giant scarab named Beetle.
What's the difficulty, Nick?
The difficulty here is going to be average, with 1 red.
Oh. Well, there's a triumph. You can add the 1 red, right?
Yeah, we'll take
out.
out.
Reroll his triumph.
No, it's fine. We'll take out the really shitty. Oh, there he goes.
It's the same as before.
Yep. All right. So, pew,
triumph?
up into the air.
You know what, Nick? I'll leave you to the triumph.
Go ahead. Describe exactly what happens here, because this is your triumph.
What do my eyes see me?
Well, I don't know what your eyes will see. That's up to Nick. But however,
Okay.
you want to ascend to the heavens, and it's like someone flicked you from underneath,
My ass. Ow.
and you went flying up in the air
It's
very
Ant-Man.
fast. It's like
Totally Ant-Man.
It's like that roller coaster where it slings you up into the air really fast.
Rudy has
It
no
is
idea what
kind
roller
of-
coaster is.
But it's kind of rough. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's all. The triumph is that when you fall back down, you don't come back down the same way.
Okay.
Okay.
So all I'm picturing here is 1,000 years of pain, 85 degrees up into the air.
85 degrees. That's what's important, though, guys.
And you just see Rudy get launched into the air.
As I meet the crest of this elevatory act of God, I cap my little beetle on my head and say, "We're going down, buddy," and I guess I fall dramatically downwards.
Alrighty. Let's see
Well,
here.
what does he see?
Yeah, what do I see? I'm looking for this big old radiant green light. We in the right area? Do I see any glimmering in the sands below me?
Nope, you don't see anything.
well.
Outside
Let's
of,
have a shot.
essentially, you do see like the sand is being blown around as per usual, and you notice that the sand is blowing in an oddly like circular pattern in this one dune. And as you kind of come down, you notice that it looks almost like there's a rocky, like under bit to the sand that's right there, and it almost appears like there's a hole. And
As
that's
a
when you
geologist, I have to examine it.
yeah.
Well, then nature has
So
many holes for me to examine.
anyway, as you come screaming down towards the sand, go ahead and give me an average athletics or coordination check.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
No, that was my triumph. Was where he would not get hurt on his way down.
I
This
still
is
need him to
gonna
roll
be-
one for me.
I'm going to roll
Okay.
coordination, even though it means nothing to me. Green. What difficulty?
2 purple.
Is it average?
Yep, 2 purple.
Ow.
Okay.
Wow.
So, you take 5 damage and 5 strain
Okay.
from just hitting the sand and rolling. Essentially, though, you do end up right in front of where you want to go.
Nice. I'm talented like that, you know.
I'll go after him.
Yeah, you
Alrighty.
just find the carpet over there, right?
Yep.
I kind of shoot a look at. What is your name? I don't even know your name. That bothers me.
You know,
What?
my character's
name,
concentrating, and she looks at you through squinted eyes and goes, "You know, it's been a very interesting trip so far because no one knows who I am, but you brought me anyways."
Well, you didn't seem.
Your
awful.
brother highly spoke of you.
That is
Surprising.
very surprising that he spoke very highly of me.
I know.
He hates my guts.
I know.
I have this feeling like you're lying to me.
Am I?
I don't know. Are you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, so you guys go after Rudy.
This is a very awkward moment for us.
You didn't answer my question. What's your name? Damn it.
Oh, my name's Gores. Nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. I shake your hand with 2 hands.
I shake it with one hand.
Alright, so you guys take the carpet over the dune that Rudy got launched over, essentially, to find Rudy getting up, dusting himself off, and I'm assuming wandering into what appears to be like a crevice in the side of this like dune that has like a little bit of rocky outcropping to it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love going into the rocks and examining them. Life's cleavage is meant to be stared
Sorry,
at.
guys.
So,
Nobody heard my
what
one-liner.
do the rest of you guys do? Since
Going
apparently
in.
Rudy's
Following
going into God's cleavage.
Rudy, can you see in there? Do you need the goggles? I'll let you borrow the Wait.
While
Wait,
cleavage
can
is
I
great to
borrow the
stare at,
goggles?
it's better to touch, and I just feel my way into the cave.
Okay.
My wife is staring at me.
Well, I mean, I'd stare at you too, so.
I am pretty handsome, thank you.
Not
Hey.
foolish something at all.
Alright,
Who
so
has the
Anyway.
goggles?
I'm assuming you guys follow Rudy in.
Yes.
I dismiss the rug, even if people are not off of it.
All right. So as you guys kind of wander in, you notice how dark it is. Who has the night vision?
I think Kushtrak does.
Okay, you gave him back. Cool.
It doesn't. Oh yeah, Beetle did not need them. He is strong and independent. Or maybe she.
Well,
I don't know. What is Beetle's? I'm not going to sex a Beetle. Actually, I'm going to let them leave it as a surprise for later.
Maybe we're gonna have many beetles eventually.
Baby Beetles. Beetle works.
All right. So as you kind of fumble around in the darkness, you just feel essentially like cave walls and like sandy bottom. After a certain distance, it starts turning more into like rocky with a little bit of sand, and then it turns into rock.
I
But
like
it
the
is
wall.
really dang dark. You cannot see anything in here.
I am going to try and cast a light spell on a torch, or a flame on a torch.
That's
Is
actually
that-
easy. You don't even need to roll for it.
Yeah, you don't. You cast a light spell, and essentially everything is lit up.
There.
You guys,
Now nobody needs the goggles.
you have illumination showing
Eating the
me
goggle.
or showing you guys that I am licking a rock currently on the side of the wall.
Really, Rudy?
What does this taste like? I need to know, is it sandy or is it salty? I need to know more so if it's salty. Or does it taste awful? Because if so, I need to worry.
I have no idea the difference between tastes of rock, so
Okay.
it just
You're
tastes
in
like
luck,
normal.
so you can make up anything and I will believe you, and then I will tell the party what I believe.
It literally tastes like rock.
Guys, we're safe. And I proceed further into the cave, being blind.
You're not blind. I cast daylight in the room.
But you're not keeping up. Come on, Beetle. We don't need that.
All right,
woman.
so within your where you're at, they'll have essentially 50 feet of light.
Cool.
I turn around to make sure she's keeping up. See a mangled orc lady, and I rear back in fear for a second and realize that that's a friend.
Alrighty.
Wow.
It's just saying in character, guys.
I lift up my one appendage.
Like, I mean, like full blown rear back, like cover your eyes and hide for, like, cover the sensitive parts of your body so you don't get like attacked.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys wander further and further in, it gets a little cooler. Not like cold, but cooler in difference to the desert. Like you guys feel like kind of a normal temperature now. The cave entrance that you guys come through with the spell there opens up into a fairly vast cavern. It's not absolutely the most huge thing you've ever seen before, but it is quite large.
She's sick. Okay, Rudy, our official cave tour guide. Where should we go?
That's an unrecognized command. All right, I'll just say it. I'm going to take out my obsidian knife and scrape some of the wall. Does it seem moist on the inside of this first initial layer of rock?
No, it seems fairly dry.
Awesome, so we're safe. I'm going to keep going. Beep, boop. Is there a big-ass hole in the ground here? I'm observing a big-ass hole in the ground.
As you guys get closer, you notice that it is a fairly large drop right here.
Go that closer, you'll get lost. I'm not getting
I would recommend either not going in the hole, but if you do go in the hole, ladies first. And I look over at our orc lady.
You think I'm a
gonna
lady?
smack Rudy on the back of the head.
All right.
I'll take a point of strain.
I'm gonna look at Rudy and go, "Do you think I'm a lady?"
Well, with a voice like that, not really, but
There you go.
I'm gonna give myself a little bit more distance.
I was planning on getting a voice changer and put it on my computer today and stuff. I just didn't have time.
Yeah, no worries. Do it when you
Here
get a
for
chance.
good time, not a long time. Or yeah, a half hour.
I'm gonna yeet a rock down the hole.
Oh, sorry. Listen.
All right, so as you drop the rock, you hear it fairly soon. It's not like it's a gigantic drop, but it's enough that it's going to hurt.
No splash noise of like
No,
a little.
literally what you guys see below. So this is just like a wall leading down. And then this is the ground right here. So you can see the bottom. It's not like a hole that drops for like 100 feet. It probably goes down roughly about 50 feet or so.
Oh, 50 feet is like 20 of me. I'm going to go. I'm going to scoop my little boot over here and take a look in this corner. Anything interesting? Should I roll perception?
Go ahead. Give me an average perception check.
All right,
Wall.
here we go.
Lots of wall.
Oh, I'm in the wrong channel. Exclamation point, roll, Y, G, G, P, P. All dice have canceled out. Well, it's a wall, guys. I'm glad that we are not lost.
Alrighty. So
I turn back to see the Dryad, and I'm safely reassured that it's just the Dryad.
Glare at him like, really?
Hold up. Are we in an encounter or no?
No.
Do I notice that Rudy seems really banged up?
Yes, you do notice that he seems a little injured from your flight.
Oh. My carrier will take a deep breath and go, you know, I remember some time ago you looked like you're better there, Rudy. What happened?
I believe the gods told me to get down there and do your thing. But they did it a little bit more hastily than they intended and kind of slapped my ass out of the sky. I'm not entirely sure, but Beetle here knows what's going on.
Hey, Beetle. You guys want some healing? I can help. I'm very good at it. I'm a professional healer.
The beetle buzzes, but you don't understand beetle, so you're not sure what it's asking or saying.
All right, I'll heal you. All right, I'll definitely heal you. with entire confidence that I know exactly what they just said.
I shield Beetle from the impending doom that awaits.
Points. Rudy has 3.
Can I roll a medicine check?
Yes. So, because he is more than half, you're looking at an average check.
Okay. Sweet.
Alright, so you heal 2 points of damage. And
Oh,
2
yeah.
strain.
Damage.
Oh, 3.
And strain.
3 points of
3. And a strain.
Yeah.
2 strain,
strain.
actually.
Oh my gosh, I'm ready to fight again. Well, ready to get my ass handed to me again, because that's usually how fights go for me.
It usually is.
I thank you, Kushtrak, and Battlemaster Beetle here also approves of your fine handiwork. Let us adventure, and I point my obsidian dagger off into the direction I'm walking.
Proceed with caution.
Definitely put
What's in here?
Put a little dab of salve on top of Beetle's head. Because, you know.
The beetle kind of buzzes and flicks, essentially its little wings flick off the salve. It doesn't appear to like the salve very much.
Sorry, he doesn't like mangoes, guys. It's a little narrow through here. And those of you that are thicker than others may want to stay back. I look at
That's rude.
Hey, what? I am just saying for your safety is a 50-foot fall one way or my loving embrace the other. Toodles.
All right.
Oh, there's nothing back here, guys. Never mind.
Wow, he just told you, Christina.
I guess so.
He said that so well. Christina was just dumbstruck. She didn't say anything. Good job, Tony.
As you guys continue to wander that direction, eventually the cave comes to essentially an end. There doesn't appear to be anything back this way other than fallen blocks of rock. But that's about it.
Let's go back to the other way.
How far is the drop down again? Like 100?
Like 50
It's
feet.
50 feet.
Oh, 50 feet, that's it?
Yeah, it's like a
Yes.
medium drop.
Long enough drop for my small ass. I'm going to wait for you to give me at least another 5. Let me get my ruler out.
So full of himself.
Anyway, so you guys continue wandering around this cave, finally making your way back towards where you were before. As you guys go through, you start to notice that while the cave looks natural, it's kind of odd that the pathway that you guys are on would be so essentially it's not graded, but it feels as though it's like an easier trip than you would think a cave would be.
Semi-man-made.
Yes, but you don't see tool marks at all.
Okay. Can I make like a perception check or something like that?
Sure, go for it.
What difficulty?
Average. Yep. As you look closer and you definitely get the feeling that this cave was essentially carved, but you're not sure how because it looks completely natural. Even if the cave were to wear away, you would still expect to see some sort of tool marks, but there doesn't appear to be any.
Definitely a sign of the gods. They created this cave. This is a good sign. This means we're going the right way.
Well, I think we should just run right through this. My character picks up the pace.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so as you guys go along this path, it leads you down. So you guys are actually headed down, and then eventually you hit the bottom area where if you had fallen, it would have been a 50-foot drop. And you see essentially what you guys see here.
Okay.
Hey, look at that over there. What's over there? I'm excited. There's God work here.
Do you want me to come with you with a light?
I have the night vision goggles on.
You're having way too much fun with that there, Tony.
I'm trying to pace my character, hoping that creepy lady will go further, and then my character notices that she's not and backs up again.
Ah.
That's in character movement is what you're seeing.
Okay, I'm just sitting there like, I keep seeing these yellow, like, I'm moving this way, that way dots. And it's like, okay.
I'll try to just keep a 5-foot square at all times. We'll do that.
All right, so as you guys continue forward, you see that part of this like cave wall goes into an area that definitely looks like it should have been crafted by tools. But again, you're really not seeing tools in there. All the tiled floor that is like sandstone appears to be perfectly carved, and there's really no scratch marks where you would expect like a scraping tool would actually create like the tiled look on this sandstone. Like, it is absolutely perfect looking.
Huh. Interesting.
There are bodies on the floor, aren't there?
Yep, you see skeletons. Some of them charred.
It's always a good sign.
As you guys more fully enter that room, you see a total of 4 skeletons. 3 of them are charred. One of them appears to have what looks like a rusty dagger sticking out of its back. You also see what appears to be a very, very old wooden door.
That seems to be still standing.
Yep. And it happens to be right there.
Okay.
All right.
Which
Can you
one
examine
has
this room?
the...
This one has the dagger.
My character is going to snap his fingers and make it sound like it's knocking at the door.
Hey, someone's trying to get out of there.
Can I look at the dagger a little closer?
Yeah, go for it. It has some intricate markings to it.
Okay. And then, do you want me to do a perception check or something?
No, you saw that. There's nothing hidden on this dagger, so...
Okay.
Outside of it's rusty. It looks very rusty.
I'm going to pocket it, just in case.
Alrighty, so now what?
I am going to, I guess, walk to the door and check to see if it's locked.
Alrighty. So you go up to the door and find that no, it is not locked.
All right. Well, then I'm going to see if I can either pull or push it open.
As you do, the door crumbles away into nothing.
Of course.
Oh, you broke it.
Why are you breaking these
mess with me.
sacred temples?
Actually, upon saying that too, and her kind of passing through the door, it kind of settles some dust away from it, and you actually see you see something that reminds you of your god, but it's a different god, one that you haven't seen before.
Maybe not so sacred.
Idiots is what you are.
This is taking forever.
Tell me about it.
Well, then hurry up, Druid.
I'm not gonna move. You guys are still behind. Y'all need
Because you're leading the way.
As you guys enter into the actual underground, for lack of a better word, tomb, you guys can smell the must. It smells like regular must, but with like sand mixed in between it. It smells ancient.
Oh.
You can't judge him. Maybe he's a monkey. Well, hello there, young lady.
Lead the way, please.
There's a thing over here.
Yeah.
Doesn't look quite so dead as the other people.
What do you mean?
That probably.
Hold on.
There's a weird thing over here.
Hold on, I'm trying to do something with it. Let's see if I can actually do this, because that'd be really cool if I could.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to make it more opaque, but it's not going to be opaque, so I'm going to have to do it this way. There you go.
Well, I mean, Rudy, get over here.
Don't worry, Rudy.
I'm okay for now. I'm okay.
No, Rudy, get your chicken ass over here. Come on.
I scamper as fast as I can. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Thank you. Look at that. It's some chicken and crystal, I think. I'm gonna walk up
Now
and
that's some cleavage I'd like to examine.
Examine it closer.
Yes.
As you guys get closer, the crystal, you notice, is hovering off the ground, and it's slowly rotating.
Oh.
If you guys have ever played Star Fox, picture actually crystal frozen, like rotating. Kind of.
Can I roll a knowledge to see what kind of weird magic this is?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Okay, I'll try. What's the difficulty of it?
The difficulty of this is going to be give me a hard check.
So that's 3?
You just pulled that out of your ass.
Yeah, completely. Yeah, 3
I'll
purple.
take a setback if I'm distracted by the lady inside the crystal.
Yeah, we'll do that too, yeah.
I've got advantage.
You start to kind of go underneath the crystal, and you can see up her her skirt.
But JJ?
Oh no, that's inappropriate. I, sir, am a gentleman. I am ashamed that you would do such a thing, Kustrock. You, sir, are crude and vile, and I make sure that the girls are watching me.
Wait.
This and that.
I was not the one. You were the. I had to stop. You suck.
Really? Really?
Might not be good in a fight, but I am comic relief.
I dare you to touch it.
Oh, I'm gonna touch it. I'll roll charm and caress that cleavage just the right way. I'm a geologist, trust me.
All right, so you place your hand on it, trying to, I guess, get to the boobs, and
No, what?
and
and
essentially all you have is crystal. You can't get any further through it.
I'm gonna say that's about a 30 degree, maybe some sort of amber. Maybe that's her name. Maybe we should call her Amber.
Are
what do
we
you think,
trying to
Beetle?
break her out of there?
No.
Yes, I would
Is
like
that
to.
what? Is that what you're obsessing about?
No, we're not upset.
I mean,
What?
I don't want to hurt the lady.
I mean, we could just break it.
I sigh quietly,
Hurt her.
seeing my failed attempt at making a friend. Oh, wow.
Y'all got an axe. Go ahead and swing.
Come on, Rudy. You use the muscles you've got.
I'm going to try to just, like, push it over. Because that's the intelligent thing to do here, is use all of my brawn to push it over. I'll spend a strain.
Unfortunately, you are unable to push this crystal over. It does not
Awesome.
even budge from its location.
So it's elevated off the ground, somehow is bound to the ground, spinning ever so slightly, and my 2 brawn is not able to push this crystal.
Correct.
Wow. You know what? After you, Kushtrak, I'll back away. Oh, not that direction, though.
Oh. If
I
it breaks,
definitely
you
roll
would
my
have
eyes.
to use to catch her.
There we go. I'll catch her. You break the crystal. I catch her, and she falls in love with the first person she sees. Hopefully, not the weird lady in the corner there.
It's definitely going to be me. I'm the most attractive here.
Well, you are the only one with an axe and beard, so.
That's exactly.
Not saying that's what I'm looking for in a woman, but dwarves have their own appeal.
Oh wait, hold up.
I'll roll charm if you need me to. I'm crazy.
We're good.
We're good.
Are we gonna try it?
He's just shaking his head now.
Your charger? No, I don't need a poop. Thank you very much. I'm going to just reach out my hand, Nick, and crack the crystal with my spell.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a. Go ahead and roll me an easy attack spell.
Sweet. My character, in so doing, you notice she lives.
Oh, actually, make it average because it's gonna have. You're trying to crack it. So.
Well,
Not
I'm trying to
break
break. I'm trying to break it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll me an average Arcana check.
So you see my character whip a dagger out with her good hand and lifts up her stump of another one, and she cuts herself.
Ew.
And blood starts to leak down, and she whispers some magic, and all of a sudden, almost like a black hand comes rolling out and grabs hold of the crystal.
Pee in a blanket.
The pee in a blanket. Thanks, honey. Thanks for thank you. And grabs hold of the crystal and cracks it.
All right. Not only does it crack, but the crystal shatters into 1,000 pieces. The elf inside falls to the floor.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, guys, this is an elf.
Well, yeah, couldn't you see it? You were trying to get her, and you didn't even know what race she was. That's
I was
shameful.
not trying. What? Kushtrak, you insult me, good sir. Introduce ourselves to this fine lady.
In front of me.
Hello.
Hello.
I think Beetle should introduce us. He's our team leader.
Beetle, do the honors.
You see a scarab come flying at your face.
What's going on? Where am I?
There's a zombie at the door if you want to attack it. I'm gonna give you a headache by the end of this.
As you guys do this,
hello.
everybody roll vigilance. Simple vigilance.
It has been a hell of a weekend, hasn't it?
I don't need Dahlia. I need Elf.
Oh, just roll straight vigilance? Or
Straight vigilance.
Okay. 3 green.
You said it was easy or not at all?
There's no purples
It's
involved in
initiative.
this. Yep, we're
Gotcha.
doing
Lots of
initiative.
green.
Whoops,
many
I rolled in
greens.
general. But I'll take it.
Okay,
Wait, what?
so
Well, 3 greens, not 4. So I got 3 successes, 1 advantage.
okay, and then
3.1 for me.
3.1,
Yep.
2.4, I guess.
4. And our boy Tony got a 0.1.
Strong.
I got a triumph.
Yep, I saw. Alrighty.
Okay.
So,
Ugh.
I love you, Jackie.
a 0.1. Alright, so you guys hear like a skittering noise along the ceiling.
I look up.
And that would be everybody who hears this.
Fucking spiders.
I look up.
You see exactly what I'm revealing in the room.
Ah, shit. Dagger's about to be thrown.
Oh, I'm scared.
Alrighty, so starting with our girl Gores. Go ahead.
Oh, starting with me?
Yeah, you've got the triumph. You start us
Oh.
off.
Oh, God. Well, do I want to be nice? You know, I don't know how big are they?
These spiders are roughly rat-sized.
Oh, God.
I don't know if I want to go ahead and just, I guess I'll just go ahead and kill one. I don't want to throw a fireball in the room. That'd be kind of bad.
No, it's probably fine.
Anyways, I'm going to shoot them essentially from my hand streams of light into... I'm going to see if I can hit multiples. So, and it's going to be empowered. So it'd be 4 purple. There's multiple lights streak out from my hand, and striking multiple targets.
Okay.
It's just going to be a normal attack that's empowered and it has multiple targets. So it should be 4 purple.
Okay.
And its short range is already... They're all in short range, aren't they?
You've got 2 spiders in short range with you. As far as I can tell, there is no attack magic solely that can do multiple targets.
Oh, they don't have that?
No, not under attack magic. If you want to do it where you can do multiple targets, you could conjure something that would do something similar to magic attack, and I'll allow it, but it's going to combine the 2 difficulties.
Oh, well then I'll just attack one. I'll just make it empowered, so it'll be 3 purple.
Alrighty.
Okay, and I'll hit this one here closest to me.
Alrighty, so... go ahead.
Okay.
Hold on, let me do this too, because you're going to need to be able to see this.
Okay, so I do 16 points of damage.
16.
Streams of lights hit it into it, yep. It's empowered, so it's double my stat, which is 10. I got 2 successes, so it's 12, and then...
Wait, how is your stat 10?
My intelligence is 5, but it's empowered, so it doubles my...
Okay, so 10, that would be 11, what I'm seeing there.
Well, it's for each success. It's not each success.
Every success beyond the first. Boss, looking at that, it's the same attack damage. It reads the same way either way.
Okay. Well, then 11 damage, and then I get +4 for having a staff.
Wow.
I start with a staff, so you get +4 damage.
Okay, so we're looking at 15.
15, yep.
All right, so...
Oh, there's one right next to me here?
Yes.
I'll attack that one next to me.
Oh, that's the one you want to attack instead?
Yeah, I couldn't, my vision, I couldn't see this
I
square.
I figured. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Alright, so essentially the spider looks very, very hurt, but not dead. At least not yet. Alrighty, so next up is going to be Christina.
Yeah, I'm shooting that one, the blue one.
Alrighty, go for it.
I'm throwing daggers at him.
Alright, so you slash at him up at the ceiling. So go ahead and roll
Yep.
your attack. He is. It's an easy difficulty.
So ranged and green, yellow, green, purple. The damage on that's 1 dagger down. I didn't write the damage down. Thought I did. It's probably no. There it is. 6. Sorry, 6 damage to critical. Yeah. Okay, I see it now. Sorry.
Okay, so that's 8 total damage to this spider.
Yes.
All right, so that one looks justifiably pissed off, and its mandibles kind of click at you, and you see a little bit of what looks like spider silk come out of its butt. But other than that, next up is Tony.
How am I? What? I had a 0.1.
Or sorry, Aaron.
Aaron.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, I'm gonna summon my ancestor right to there.
Okay. Go ahead and ping where you want it again. Right there. Alrighty.
Between the two.
And go ahead and roll your deal there. Okay, so it gets the usual 5.
And then he's gonna go for the red one.
Alrighty, go for it.
It's easy, right?
Yes.
You got this.
7 damage with 2 tears.
Sorry, guys.
Stop the awning.
Alrighty, that spider does not look very happy either, but it doesn't really seem to notice that it's the ancestor spirit. You actually see it kind of like skitter around on the ceiling as it looks like where it's trying to figure out where this damage came from.
Oh. Okay.
Alrighty, and then after that is Tony's turn. Oh, and Tony had to step away.
No, I muted myself because I was yawning. Sorry, I was here. I said I'm not tall enough to reach these guys, right?
They are definitely on the ceiling. You were definitely on the floor, so unless you can somehow get up to them, yes, that is true.
I'm going to stand here and look handsome and terrified at the same time.
Alrighty.
That's my turn.
Alright, spider's turn. First spider goes to bite Tyson. Tyson, do you have any armor I need to know about?
Nope.
Okay, so you're an easy check as well then. Okay, that was not what I wanted.
Green, green, orange.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so it's successful. Tyson, you take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Alrighty, and I need you to roll me a hard resilience check.
Okay.
Don't forget the 3 purples.
Oh, I didn't hear you say the difficulty.
I didn't either.
I must have cut out then because I said hard.
Okay.
Okay. You immediately feel the spider pumping venom into your body, and you take another 4 points of damage.
I fall over.
Alrighty.
No, I'm still
Did you
alive. Just barely.
Alrighty.
Did you forget? Oh, goodness. This is going to be a party. All right.
Alright, so this spider doesn't know what to do with that, so it skitters right here and goes after Dahlia. And it's successful, so a hard resilience check. I forget what I gave for Dahlia for resilience.
I'll look.
Go ahead and roll me a hard with a yellow and 2 green, Christina.
I can do it.
That's daunting, but okay.
Oh.
All right, so Dahlia takes an additional 4 points of damage as well.
Mm.
So I forget what her soak is.
Oh, got it.
6.
You okay?
Yep.
Okay, actually she takes no damage because these things can't get through her bark-like skin.
Ooh.
The blue one doesn't like Kustrak, so it goes after him.
Hmm.
You take 6 points of damage from this. And then I need a hard resilience check from you as well. Don't forget to do your soak too, by the way.
Yeah. 14. And then hard resilience. Where is that? That's yes.
All right, you are okay. The orange spider comes down to Rudy's level and goes to bite. And completely misses because Rudy cowers away in the nick of time. All right, so top of the round, back to Tyson.
What were the odds of that?
Actually pretty decent.
Tyson, you're weak, aren't you? Low on
Me?
health. Yeah.
Sort of. I'm halfway down.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna cast. Let's see here.
Oh, also, let's see, Tyson, what did you roll for your deal again?
We're poisoned.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
had
so you
just
got
one
8.
failure.
You got 1 failure.
The others canceled out.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I move
Mhm.
through the spiders?
Yeah, they're where they're at. You can definitely move through them.
I want to move like right here. So I'm next to like everyone in the party but the druid who made fun of me.
Never
I'm-
make fun of you.
I'm gonna cast a barrier spell to do. I'm making empowered and do additional target.
Okay. And what is
See.
the barrier supposed to be doing here?
So, the target's gain essentially a damage equal to 1 plus the amount of uncancelled successes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
All right. And how it looks is all of a sudden this black smoke erupts from me, and almost like a goo slaps onto everyone, almost like armor.
You.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Hopefully I get some advantages so I get more than 2 people. Wow, I really got that one. I got 7
You
advantages.
get nobody.
No, the black
Yeah, I
smoke
know that.
covers all of you. It's just it doesn't seem to do anything.
Yes.
Well, I get my my advantages. So I'm gonna get 7 advantages. So I'm gonna get +1. I'm gonna use 3 to get my strain back up. The other 4 I'm gonna give to the next person in the round.
Oh, that'd be me.
There you
All
go.
right. Yep. So you now get 2 extra boosts to your next roll.
Nice. Cool. Dahlia. Dahlia. All right, is it my turn?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do daggers against the blue ones, but I'm going to exploit them as well.
Okay.
So I'm ensnaring.
Alrighty.
So roll a hard check.
Yes or no. It's gonna be an average check for this one.
So 2 purple.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. You succeed in ensnaring this. It can no longer move, as your dagger goes up into it and pins it to the wall, essentially.
spiders.
However, that does set you up for on the spider's turn. You're so focused on this one spider that if the others notice, they're gonna come after. They can get
Oh, and I
you easier.
didn't use any of the boost either. Oh well.
Go ahead and roll them.
All right.
Okay, so instead, you actually pin your dagger into the wall so hard that you can't pull it back out during combat.
Lost my dagger. Ugh.
But luckily, the spider's pinned there at least for a round.
Fucker.
Alrighty, that is Aaron's turn.
All right. I'm gonna have me and I'm gonna go after the blue one. My guardian spirit's gonna go after the color red one.
Alrighty, go for it.
That's me.
Alrighty, how much damage to the blue one?
7 minus 2 soak.
Alrighty.
Oh, excuse me. All right, I got it.
And then the red one.
Left.
That is 8 minus 2 soak. And then can I use my advantages to give a boost to whoever goes after this blue one?
Sure, that would be Tony gets to go next.
Oh no.
So he gets a boost. Alrighty, so your guardian spirit kills one. How would you like to do it?
I think he's just the guardian spirit's not even. He doesn't even know about the guardian spirit, right?
Correct.
So he's just gonna kind of fly off into this wall up here, and just splat like the little insect he is.
Okay, so troop right into the corner of the wall and dies.
Goop everywhere. Everyone's covered.
And you
in
guys just see spider innards just kind of dribble down the wall. Alrighty, which puts us at Tony's turn.
It's 1 purple to swing at these guys.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna swing at them, and can I inspire my people afterwards if I hit them?
Sure.
I like kill it with fire.
Don't have fire.
Oh,
Apparently the spider's quicker than it looks. As your dagger comes down, it skitters off, like, kind of up the wall a little bit, and you just strike stone with your stone dagger.
gotcha. Wait, wasn't I supposed to have a boost or something? There's no way I can recover from that though. So can I use the boost to inspire my friends?
Yeah, I'll let you.
Considering I am so in desperate need of aid.
Alright, so you start screaming, whatever it is. Go ahead and roll a leadership check here.
Alright, that's going to be 3 green and a purple. Or 3 green and a blue.
Yep, and it's going to be with 2 purple. And I'm going to do 1 red as well. So it'll be 1 red.
PP and a red?
It'll be 1 red, 1 purple.
1 red, 1 purple. Gotcha.
Yep.
And it's B for blue, right?
Yes.
Alright, green, 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 blue, red, purple. I screwed it up. I
Very
was too
nice.
focused on trying to get it in there.
Impressive.
It's okay. I keep trying to do Minecraft commands.
I'm gonna try that a second time, and this time it's gonna work. Yeah.
No! Good God, does it work?
Alright, so go ahead and inspire them. Oh, Rudy.
I could use a little help here, and am I able to move on my turn still?
Yeah, you can still move.
And keep this goo away from me, please. I'll even splash through the goo on the wall.
Great.
Alrighty. So you kind of dart away from the spider. The spider goes in hot pursuit of you.
Oh, no.
Skitter. This one skitters up to the ceiling around and comes to this side of Kustrock. Blue spider goes after Kustrock. And we'll roll it.
I got this.
Okay, for Kustrock first.
I don't know what the inspiration does for people, by the way.
That'd be 5 damage. Just gives them a boost.
A boost. So
Yeah.
everybody got a boost then, or
Yep.
what?
I'll give everybody a
That's
boost
cool.
since you got 3 successes. Alrighty, so Kustrock, 5 damage, and then I need you to roll me a hard resilience check. if it got through all of your soak, etc.
They got through 1 soak.
Okay. Then go ahead and give me that hard check.
Hard is 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so as you're kind of dealing with this spider biting your arm, and it feels like venom's going in, but it does. You're like, whatever. The other spider comes up from behind with a boost to get you.
Okay.
And it completely misses. However, the skittering and the distracting noise for you makes it harder for you specifically to hit anything else, because it's like, oh my god, spider behind me.
I know that feeling.
Okay.
All right, and for Rudy, you take 5 points of damage as this thing bites you.
Ow. Well,
then
it was nice knowing you guys.
Give me a hard resilience check too.
Oh, I have 1 hit point left.
Give me a hard resilience check.
All right, I've got 2 dice to roll here. I got this. Slide up.
I believe in you.
YG. As you said, hard is 3.
Yes, hard is 3.
Do I get a boost for my own inspiration?
No.
Probably not, huh? Darn. All right, here we go. Ow.
Oh!
Okay, you immediately take 4 more points of damage.
All right, well, I'm at like -3.
All right, go ahead and roll me a die 100.
Gotcha. 20.
Alrighty, so it doesn't really matter because you went unconscious. So you just got an easy severity critical.
So nothing happens? I just
You're
have one
unconscious.
critical injury if you hurt?
The critical you got is distracted. There's no point in this because you're unconscious.
All right, so I'm just gonna have 1 critical injury, and it's gonna be written in there as question mark. So I'll be rolling a +1 or +10 to the next crit injury, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Beetle, it was nice knowing you. I clasp you to my heart as it slowly fades away.
Alrighty, so that puts
Yeah,
us at the top of the round. Back with Tyson.
Okay. So he fell. Did he actually fall over, or is he just on?
Essentially, you see him collapse against the wall with a spider on top of him.
Are all these spiders in short range?
This one right here is just outside of short range.
And so is this one then, right?
Yep.
Can I position myself where they're all in short range?
No, because of the way they're set up, one of them will inevitably be out of short range.
Well, there's 2 on Kustruk, so I'm gonna try to see if I can't get both these in short range,
Okay.
and then I will I'm gonna see about cursing them,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use Doom, which is part of the curse,
Okay.
and additional targets. So it should be 5 purples.
Alrighty.
Jackie, can you close the door?
Hey, I got it. So it reduces their skill checks by 1 because that's what it's 1 greens because that's what it's all their skill checks when they attack. It's -1 green, and I can change any 1 die they roll in the pool, not displaying a critical. Like a triumph.
Crit, yeah, triumph or
different
fail.
face.
Okay.
Yeah, to different. I can change a face of 1 of the greens they do roll.
Okay, and what curse were you doing out that had something else besides Doom, right? Or was it just straight up Doom?
Oh, it's Doom, but Curse itself reduces all skill checks by 1 green. And then the additional effect is the Doom. I can change the face.
Okay, so they get to roll 1 green on their bites now. Okay, cool.
Yep, and what happens is...
Don't worry, I've got it open for Doom, so I get it. Alrighty.
All right.
So
I was talking about how I cast it, but it's
go for it. No, go for it.
No. They're just doomed. You just see just purple light just appear around them. Why not?
Okay. Easy enough. All right. That means it is now going to be Christina.
All right, is this one dead? Is the blue one dead?
No, it is not dead.
I'm going to attack it again.
Okay.
2 purple.
Yes.
Any boost or anything?
got the boost from Rudy.
No, or yes. You do have the
Boost
boost.
from
Thanks
Rudy.
from Tony.
Yeah.
Or that's 6 plus 1, so 7.
All right. How do you want to do this?
Huh. That dagger's going right between in his mandible and just straight through his through his skull.
Alrighty. So you stab the dagger in. It goes right into the mandibles, and then as it goes forward, it slices the head clean in two and gets lodged, essentially stopped by the carapace at the very back of the spider.
I'm gonna switch to my cell phone real quick.
Okay.
Another dagger gone. Ugh.
Alrighty. So that leads us
Getting that
into Aaron's turn.
All right, I'm gonna have my guardian spirit try and like either pry off or like go for the spider that's there.
Alrighty.
Does it look like the spider's gonna keep attacking Rudy, or is it gonna?
It's hard to tell. It's an insect.
Okay.
It's hard to tell.
Then I'm gonna have it kind of pick him up and throw him.
Alrighty. So go ahead and roll me a. What's the name of the skill? Give me a brawl check.
Brawl. Oh yeah, that's it.
And it's going to be easy. So one
These
purple.
lightweight luggage, you know.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, you lift the spider off and fling it. It ends up hitting back here. What is your bronze score?
My brawn score?
Yep.
Frick, I just closed that. Brawn is 3.
Okay, so the spider kind of like looks around like, what the hell? But it starts skittering back towards Rudy.
Okay. It's gonna position itself between it and Rudy and, be prepared for that. Then Kustrok's gonna spin around and go for the green spider.
Alrighty.
Green.
How would you like to do this?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I think he's gonna be like, wasn't I supposed to? Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna just like with the flat of my blade, just like flat it up against the wall. Dude just covers everyone in the short range.
Alrighty. So,
Wow.
dead spider, gore everywhere. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, which would take us into Tony, but he's unconscious, so spider skitters. And continues to skitter into your conjuration there.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of along the wall, and bites at Rudy again.
Dang it!
Rudy, I need you to roll me another die 100. Ooh, that's 103.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
Oh, that sucks. All right, so the spider's mandibles clip straight down onto Rudy's left arm and severs it from Rudy's body.
No!
Oh, God.
It's okay, guys. I'm all right.
So, that is the spider's turn. That means that it is now back to Tyson's turn.
So, are the other spiders dead?
Yep, all save one that's attacking Rudy.
Is it pretty hurt? Is it pretty hurt, the one that's attacking Rudy?
It has barely been hurt.
All right. right, I'm gonna do. I have it here in front of me. Shoot, my hands are wet. Okay, so I'm gonna attack it. Oh, here it is. It's impact, empowered, and a deadly spell. So I'm gonna pretty much a lance will form out of my hand. I'm gonna fling it at the spider if it's hardly been hurt. If someone can roll for me,
Mm-hmm. What do you want me to roll?
3 yellow, 2 green, and 5 purples. Oh, wait. I'm gonna get rid of the. Let's get rid of the impact. Make it 4 purples.
Okay, so 3 yellow, 2 green, and 4 purple.
Yeah. I just want to make sure it goes off. And tell me what I get.
One success and 2 strain.
It's 1 success and 2 strain. Okay, so I do 14 damage, and it has a critical rating of 2 and a vicious quality of 2.
Alrighty, which means that the attack goes off for 14. Yeah, the spider doesn't look very happy about it at all.
Okay.
Um,
and I'm making kava, so I'm gonna mute myself.
okay.
But whoever's next.
That'd be me.
Alrighty, yep, go for it.
Throw in my last dagger. Well, I've got one more left, but.
Alright, roll it.
2 purple, right?
Yeah. How'd you like to do this?
Same thing. I am just.
Alright, so the mandibles part as the dagger slides in, and it pins it to the wall. Its little legs just kind of dangling and twitching as it tries to run away, but can't, obviously, because it's dead and it's pinned to a wall.
Yeah, I think Kustrak's gonna. We're out of combat now, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna rush over and try and either try and save that arm, try and get it, reattached to the body with divine magic.
Alrighty.
What'll be the difficulty for that?
So to reattach the arm is not possible. The way this spider has actually bit it off, there's no way to reattach it.
Okay,
however, to heal the injury, it's going to be a hard check.
3, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You're missing 1 3 or 1 purple.
Minus 1 difficulty.
That's right. That's right. All right. So the critical injury is in fact healed, though
Okay,
Rudy does remain unconscious.
Does my +3 heals go into this?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna try and do a medicine check on him.
Okay, go ahead.
What difficulty? Same hard?
It's gonna be hard, yes, because he's unconscious.
Dumb question. You said that I can't read, or the arm doesn't go back, so should just erase the crit injury that was the non-affecting one. So I'm down to 1 crit injury.
Yes.
Gotcha. Done.
And then you heal 3.
Okay.
All right, so you wake back up to find your arm missing.
Ah, man. Oh,
Or
jeez.
not missing necessarily, but definitely not attached to your body like it should be.
My character will lean and go, Karma's a bitch.
I know what you are, but what am I?
Well,
I threw my arm at
dead.
Alrighty. Oh, wow.
So I'm going to try and retrieve my daggers.
Yep.
All
All right.
5 of them.
Easy enough. You pull them out.
Daggers back. Well, thank you, I think.
So who are you, and why are
Thanks.
there spiders everywhere?
I don't know why there's spiders everywhere, but the name is Kitlin.
Kitlin. What were you doing in the dumb crystal? Well, not dumb crystal thing, but the crystal thing.
I have no idea.
My ancestor spirit's gonna come out here and keep watch. You don't know.
No, I don't know.
You're in a temple, underground, in a crystal, guarded by spiders, and you don't know what's going on.
Kusha. Give me a second. Let me talk to the young lady. I assume you're younger, right, Miss? And I slick my hair back quietly.
with the hand you're not used to.
Yeah, with the hand I'm not used to. You see, my beetle and I here are a young adventurers looking for treasure, fame, glory, and we just want to know. We don't want to know why you got here. We want to know where you're going tonight. And my chart.
Your beetle kind of buzzes down in front of your face, and it like lands on your nose, and you almost feel like it's pushing you back.
Yeah, your beetle. No.
I'm gonna roll the charm anyway. I'm feeling like it's gonna work.
All right, take a setback due to your beetle having common sense.
What about having no arm? Is that a turn off here on the situation?
I don't know. This is up to Christina. Is that a turn off for your character, Christina?
It is. He's a little kid.
Okay.
All right, 2 setbacks because I'm missing an arm. I'm literally down a limb. And what's the difficulty of this normally? 2 purple, 3 purple? I don't know. How easy are elf women? That's terrible.
Based on the fact that she's already kind of like that, I would say it's just an automatic failure.
All right, I'm gonna roll it with 3 fails then, or 3 potential rolls. 1 success. She doesn't hate me. That's what I'm gonna take home from this.
So essentially, you do find him very kind of charming, but like as a little brother style charming.
Charming and like not in a chance in hell. But it's admirable that a
Totally cute, but no.
Alrighty, as you guys do that, the guardian spirit disappears, and that's pretty much that. So where would you guys like? What are you guys doing now?
Well, I've introduced myself. Who are you, and what are y'all doing?
Oh, I got a quick question. The guardian spirit disappears just because time ran out, right?
Yes.
Okay, just double check it.
Yes, it didn't feel like that other time when it just boop gone.
You're an awful jittery dwarf.
Make sure you guys are keeping track of your strain 2 for your magic use.
I haven't cast too much magic. I think.
All you did was summon your guardian spirit, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm just saying make sure you guys keep track of that, because that's something that'll be going up and down quite a lot.
Yeah, like a yo-yo.
Alrighty, so Dahlia at this point just kind of starts leading the way out of the room. Now that we've found the elf, it's probably time that we continue on our trek through here.
Oh, I'm down 4 strain, by the way. I should get 10.
Alright, where are you at? And I'll make sure.
I've been keeping track, but the left 2 extra strain.
Alright, so as you guys enter the next room, you see spider nests kind of everywhere, though they've burst open already, so you don't have to worry about baby spiders. But you also see, I think, let's see here, Control L. You see a door ahead of you, a door to your left, and a door to your right. The door in front of you is already cracked open, so you can kind of see into the room ahead. You see what appears to be very moldy and old sleeping mats.
Straight left or right, guys. Or we could just leave and go home. But I mean,
I could spin my arm to decide. It's already on the floor somewhere.
All right, let's go get your arm. Do you want to keep your arm? That would be.
Yeah. I assume it's like sizzled by the weird venom.
You see that it has like venom dripping out of it from where the spider was pumping you full.
Nice,
but
nice.
It's not like
pumping full.
It's not like sizzling. It's not like an acidic venom. It's just venom. So it makes your color or your blood look different, kind of coagulated.
Oh, cool.
We could mummify this and keep it as a souvenir of the time you.
I could use that as a club.
Yeah.
I would effectively double my arm's reach.
Oh my god.
So you would have a 1.5 feet?
Oh my god. Alright, anyway, so you guys, I guess, get the arm, bring it into the center of the room, ignoring the, like, absolute negative association with this. And I guess
Listen,
you
I
spin
handled
it.
my grief in my own way.
Go ahead and roll me a die 4. We'll start with 1 being right here and go clockwise from there.
2.
All right, so you guys want to go. Your arm points that direction. Its finger actually points that direction.
You heard the magic arm, guys. Let's go.
All right, as you guys go to open the wooden door, it just shatters away into dust and little splinters too.
Nice.
Essentially, you guys see a long hallway. On each side of the hallway, about the middle between where you guys are at and the stairs, so right here, is going to be a door on each side. From this door, you can see what appears to be light coming from underneath it. From this door, you hear what can only be described as essentially like air being sucked into empty space.
I'm going to stealth up quietly and trying to listen to the door with the light.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a hard perception check.
Okay. Dang it. Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
All right, so you hear some giggling, followed by a food fight, and you hear like what sounds like kind of something similar to cheesecake hitting a wall. And then you hear sizzling noises.
I'm trying not to giggle.
I'm going to be honest with you, that laughter made me think of the troll or orc hermit.
There could be goblins down there.
My soup!
Oh!
Anyway.
Pumpkins.
Down here.
Blam.
Alrighty.
I can't see much. Sorry, can't see much.
I am going to... Listen at the other door, the one that seems to be sucking air out.
That's literally all you hear. That
Oh,
as you listen closer, it just gets a little louder. That's about it.
okay. Huh. They don't seem to mind it.
So, which way do you guys want to go? Straight, left, or right?
Let's go straight.
Alright, so you guys continue straight. Go ahead and move your characters as how you're moving. Alright, so after climbing down the stairs, you enter what appears to be some sort of workshop / dungeon. So right in front of you here, here, and here, you guys see iron, essentially what appears to be doors that have like the slits in the top where you could look through.
I'm laying down for a second. I'm going to be here, but I'm not laying down.
Alrighty.
There seem to be any movement in here beyond the wall, beyond the doors.
No, there doesn't appear to be anything else.
Okay.
This is a workshop to you?
Well, it looks like a mixture between workshop and dungeon.
Yeah, with the weird torture rack to the north and the weird thingy to the right and some kind of carving tools. Like, no, this is a workshop. It's a workshop for masochists.
Essentially, yes.
Actually, they're called sadists. Thank you.
If the dungeons weren't locked, they could be masochists. Who knows?
So,
I'm gonna
anyway.
come look and take a quick little peeky poo right into that one.
Alrighty, as you look inside... Oh, I forgot to put doors there. You can see inside already. There's nothing inside. Essentially, as you go through each and every one of them, the door kind of crumbles away. And you don't really see anything in there other than, like, dust. One of them has what appears to be, like, this kind of oddly colored dust. And the only time you've ever seen this is if you've ever gone through the mausoleum. Kind of the dust that's left over after your body decomposes into basically nothing.
Cool. um, is there a door over this way?
You see some stairs leading up to another room, yes.
You guys want to keep going that way? I'm going towards the door.
Sure. What do you think, Beetle?
The beetle
I've
flits
kind of
around your
arm
head in a
front of you.
circle.
All right, he's comfortable with this, I guess. Ma'am,
my
if
arm
you
in
could
front
be
of
so
Rudy.
kind as to lead the way up the stairs. I motion
Yeah,
for
Rudy, can
Kaitlyn to
you,
go ahead of me.
Rudy, I would like you to stay very far behind.
Oh,
Because I don't want
I'll
to
stay far
actually
enough behind.
Well, yes, still be useful, but
As I look up the stairs and...
Essentially, you come into what appears to be what you would assume is the jailer's cell. You see a skeleton that is sitting in the bed, leaning against the wall. An old set of rusty keys hanging from what appears to be the remains of what used to be a belt. And that's roughly about it.
Anybody want to open the treasure chest with me? Spooky
I
treasure.
will.
I'll grab the keys.
All right, you grab the keys.
No.
Super spooky.
All right, so are you opening the chest with the keys, or are you or at least trying to open the chest with the keys, or how are you guys gonna try and open it?
I thought it was made out of wood, so I was just gonna wait for it to disintegrate.
This chest appears to actually be in better shape than the other wooden items in here. As you kind of get close, you can actually smell what appears to be like lacquer, which would allow the wood to last a lot longer.
Do you want me to pick the lock? Those keys may not work.
Why don't we just try the keys? There's no point in not. So I walk over and I jam each key individually.
Alrighty.
Typical dwarf logic. Are you insulting me for using keys?
I'm just saying,
for not being able to
you know.
lock?
Alright, so as you unlock the chest, inside you see a golden dragon-shaped comb.
Nice. I pick it up with my dismembered arm. And get sad as I realize that my arm is no longer there.
Alright, so the comb remains inside the chest as you wiggle your nub at it.
Mm-hmm. Kushak, would you be so kind as to comb my hair for me? Cause...
You have another hand.
Oh, right. I was busy keeping that in my pocket. I reach in there and grab the cursed object.
As you pick up the golden comb, nothing happens. It feels fairly heavy, as you would expect a golden comb. Okay, so you comb back your hair, and it feels surprisingly good. Like this was kind of meant for you.
Yeah. I comb my beetle's antennae just a little bit.
The the scarab doesn't particularly seem to like or dislike having its mandibles combed because scarabs don't have antennae.
They don't. Oh right, I thought he was a beetle.
He's a scarab named
Beetle. Yep, that's not going to confuse me in the future.
Well, no,
I have
not at all.
I have some jewelry if you would like to. Oh, never mind. Kushak's busy bumping me out of the way. Hi there, buddy. He's trying to kill my game. You see this? This typical dwarf maneuver here.
He's a dwarf.
Hey, are you insulting my race? Are you racist?
I'm not Oh, she's racist. Wow.
The dryad kind of rolls her eyes at you guys and just strides out of the room.
Hey, don't leave me in the dark.
Yeah, stay in the dark, punk.
Hello. Hey, nope. I'm smaller than you. I can squeeze right on by. I'm gonna hang in here.
So, it looks like we have 2 doors to choose from, or go back and take one of the other 2 doors we found. Which one?
Arm of morality. Turn.
Let's go see what the hissing is about.
Alrighty.
That sounds fun.
So you guys wander up here, and you open the door. Again, the door obviously long since turned to dust and just standing there, collapses, and you guys are able to see into the room.
Hello? I'm gonna go this
that's
way.
Crazy magic bullshit.
Oh,
that's
hello.
not good. That's not good. Oh,
So as you guys
Yeah.
enter the room, you guys see what appears to be a portal, shaped similarly to a cat's eye. When the cat is like the eye is just kind of open, like a big circle, or not fully a circle, but kind of a like an oval-ish color eclipse. Yeah. And that is, as you look around, you notice that the dust is slowly getting drawn into the portal, and you can feel a slight breeze from this. Against one wall, you also see 3 suits of armor, each of them holding a standard. Each standard depicts a different, essentially a different symbol on each one, none of which you guys have seen before.
How do they look in terms of a condition? Are they in good condition or bad?
The suits of armor look, and their standards look like they are in excellent condition. You don't even see like a speck of rust on the armor.
Can I make like a check or something to see if this does it seem like it's the portal in the middle? Does it seem like it's opening more slowly?
Go ahead and roll me a knowledge arcana check.
Knowledge arcana check.
Just
I'm
roll
going
arcana.
to study the armor.
Okay. I assume Rudy is too, since he's on the other side doing it.
Okay. Arcana.
I have my reasons.
What difficulty is this?
It's going to be an average check for this.
Okay.
So as you look at it, no. The portal itself is not opening slowly. Essentially what's happening is it is closing slowly.
Uh-oh.
As you watch it, it just fractionally just boop, keeps closing on you.
I think...
the thing's closing.
Based on what you see, you expect this portal to close roughly 3 hours from now.
Man, I'm great at math.
I'm done.
Judging by the circumferential deterioration of this portal here, I would have hypothesized that it would be closing approximately in 3.15 hours. That is assuming we don't, tape it open. Do I have duct tape?
What happens when it closes? Does anyone know?
Can I roll forbidden?
Go ahead.
Ooh, really?
This is going to be a average check, because I'm assuming you're just trying to remember something about using portals and dark magic or something like that, I assume.
Whatever you want to do to give me a bonus here. You said average?
It'll be a hard check with
Hard.
forbidden
Oh
lore.
my god. You want to upgrade that or anything crazy for me?
Sure, I'll take a story point and turn it into one of them into a red.
And we're using a story point to change it to a blue.
No,
go
we
from
got
a
this,
green to a yellow.
I'm gonna win this. Told you I was gonna
Alrighty. Alrighty, so you know, based on what you've read before about portals, portals are usually not this stable. So whoever created this portal is crazy strong in magic.
That's not good.
Generally, a portal like this would only be open long enough for one person to go through. The fact that this portal is staying open and just slowly closing like this means that whoever crafted this had some ungodly large amounts of magic or knew exactly what they were doing with portals. Essentially, you know that this knowledge has long since been lost to time. Nobody knows how to craft a portal like this anymore.
Back in my day, our portal magic could stay around longer than 4.5 hours. Who's first? I vote the scary-looking lady. I wave my.
Anyway, so
dismembered
Christina,
arm.
you're looking at the not the statues, at the armor,
armor.
right?
Mhm.
All right. So what are you doing as you're looking at it? How are you going about this?
I'm just looking at it. I'm not going to touch it or anything. I'm just studying it visually.
Okay. As you look at it and you kind of glance over it, the armor appears to be have been crafted from a bygone era. You haven't seen armor like this ever. And you're not a young elf. Like, I mean, you're not old, but you're not young either. This stuff you've seen or you've read about essentially in like the most ancient of history books. As you kind of look over the armor, Tyson, what are you doing?
Welcome back.
No, I've been listening the entire time. I've just have been muted. If he's looking at the portal and all that, and we're just standing in this room staring at stuff, then that's apparently what I'm doing.
Okay. As you look at it, Christina...
I really don't want to jump through a portal. I don't know where it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, I do not want to go in the portal.
As you guys look at this, Christina, one of the suits of armor, you see what appears to be like a little red light come on inside the helmet. And it splits into two, and then both of them kind of turn, like come towards your side, as though it's looking at you.
I'm moving backwards, like, fuck. What the fuck is going on?
Everyone roll vigilance except Christina. Christina, go ahead and roll cool.
Okay.
That's a good thing I'm better at vigilance than cool.
You like surprises. That's what I hear from this.
I'm edgy, you know. I'm on point.
All right, so.
Okay, so
3, really.
1.2 for me.
I got me a 0.3.
Woo! 3 for Aaron. Tony got a 1. And what did Tyson get?
Oh, I apologize. What am I supposed to roll?
Vigilance.
There you go.
A 2 and a 2. All right, so Tyson, you start us off again.
What's going on?
Essentially, you see the 3 suits of armor.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're disappearing now.
Yeah,
now
no,
I see something.
I'm putting them in the space. You see the 3 suits of armor start to move.
Why do they look like a bunch of naked women?
What?
It looks like a naked woman.
Excuse me?
Right there.
That's what you guys look at?
No. They're all laughing, but no. Jerk. Why do you always walk by at the most inopportune time? Can you turn the light?
Yeah.
Anyway, so you see 3 suits of armor start to move.
Uh-oh.
As they step forward to engage you, because you can tell they're going to engage because one of them actually takes the standard off, and you see essentially as he pulls it off, or as the suit pulls off the banner portion of it, you see a spear. The next one takes the thing and flings it to the side, and you see a sword. The third one, another sword.
Well.
All right. So can I go now?
Yes, it is your turn.
So if I throw like a fireball right here, would it hit Kushtruk?
Where are you trying to throw it at?
Right here.
What did you do? Blast?
Blast. It says it's equal to my knowledge, which is 2.
Okay, so blast only affects those in short range, so no, it would not hit Kustrak.
Okay, so I'm going to throw an empowered fireball right there.
Okay, so what are you rolling normally for this?
Normally for fireball, because it's fire and it's blast and attack, that's 3 purple, and then empowered is another 1.
Empowered should do 2, if I remember right.
So it'd be 5 purple.
All right, so upgrade those twice. So you get 2 red and 3 purple to this check.
2 red and 3 purple. Well, this is awfully important. So I'm going to use my once a day ability, where my where my skill equals my intellect.
Okay.
Is that our neighbor's truck?
Red, 3 purples. Let's go.
Got this. Oh,
Damn it.
As you throw your fireball, it hits the suits of armor.
Tyson?
The armor almost appears to absorb it. And the statues, literally all 3 of them, or not statues, armor, all 3 of them turn to look at you.
Cool.
what?
All right,
Hold up.
go ahead.
Hold up now. Dear Lord, I'm gonna move right over here.
Okay.
There we go. Now I'm done.
The suits of armor go around the portal, headed directly towards you. All 3 of them.
Well, I was afraid they're gonna kill us.
Well, I'll see you in the other world.
Alrighty.
Are they gonna?
They're going to attack.
Or did they-
Yeah, they're all going to attack. So, give me just a second. I got to get it for them. Alright, so this is going to be... Okay, and let me save that because all 3 of them are going to get to use this.
Oh.
What I don't get is they can just move their way through everyone like that.
If you guys want to take opportunity attacks, you're more than welcome to, by the way.
Yeah, I would. Can I use
yeah.
my opportunity attack to try and shove one into the portal?
Okay, go ahead and roll a brawn check. It's going to be a daunting check. Or brawl versus their... Essentially, it's going to be brawl versus their brawn. So you're going to be rolling 4 purples.
Okay.
And for me to attack, what would it be?
Yeah, you definitely don't succeed that one. As you push against it, you just feel the resistance of it, and it just barely slows it down, if at all, as it continues past you. Christina, for you, just roll a normal attack if you're just normally attacking.
And so 1, 2 purple, 3.
Oh, shit. It's going to be 3 black as well, by the way. So 1 purple, 3 black. And if you're trying to throw your dagger at it, then add a purple. Yeah, wrong one there. Reroll.
Wrong one. Green. Full. Set. Ha!
All right, what's your damage?
It's 6, 7, 8.
8 damage. All right, and you got a critical on him. So go ahead and roll me a die 100.
Portal.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It goes into the portal.
Okay, so you trip it, and the thing just kind of and goes right into the portal.
I
And
think that's our best
gone.
bet for getting rid of these guys.
All right, so Tony, Tony, are you gonna try and attack one of these guys?
Push.
Dude, I attacked. You see what happened?
He's muted. I don't know if he's there or not.
Shit, I had my thing on mute still because I was doing a whole lot in the voice department. I'm gonna. Are they all metal? I'm guessing. Or
They all appear to be metal, and you can't move. They're moving past you, so you get an
I thought they
attack.
went all the way the other way around.
No, one of them moved past you, ignoring you completely.
All right.
Or you get an attack of opportunity.
I have no idea how this thing. But I'm gonna try to tink my unbreakable obsidian dagger into their, I guess, armor. They're inanimate objects, am I right?
They
they're
appear to be.
animate,
You don't see any
non-sentient.
like fleshy bits. So
Flesh bits. Gotcha. Oh, yes. EOEE/roll. What's the hardness of?
So for this one, you're going to be rolling 1 purple and 3 blacks.
That's interesting, but I'll take it.
For your triumph, it falls into the portal.
He trips over my arm, falling into the portal.
All right, I'll allow it.
It's like a banana peel effect. It's a banana peel effect.
All right, so the second one goes into the portal. It gets sucked away. The roll still stands, though, because one of them still makes it through.
Dang it. Aaron, you're so close.
Tyson.
I'm sorry. I'm a failure.
You take a total of, let's see, plus 4 there, so that would be 11 damage.
Yay.
Pierce 3, so it ignores 3 of your soak.
I don't have soak.
Oh, well, that mean did that drop you to nothing?
Yeah, I mean, shoot, with 11, I would be at 1 hit point. So with minus 3, I would be minus 11 hit points. So
Pierce doesn't do an extra 3. It just ignores 3 of your soak.
Well, I don't even have 3 soak.
Okay, so it doesn't do anything against you then.
Well,
So
then
you take a total.
I take 11 damage.
Okay, so you're unconscious then?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me a D100 with a plus 10.
You're telling me these things went faster than everybody else in our party?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
We all
You
rolled.
don't need to work on that. Is there even a D100 on this thing?
You want to take my roll that I'm about to hit for you? Oh, you got it.
That's
2d10.
That's not right.
Oh.
It could be. You don't want my roll. Never mind. Don't take that.
How do I roll 1D100 on here?
You
/ roll
Black
space
bar.
1d100.
There
and
you
you
go.
hit the plus sign and 10. Just
There you go,
like
26.
All right, so 26. Okay, so essentially, the armor stabs you with its sword right in your shoulder. You take, essentially, what happens is the wound is so grievous that I get a story point.
Dang.
Oh, wow.
Alrighty,
Yeah,
so
he's
that's
story
the
point.
statue's turn. So that means it is now the next player's turn, which would be Christina.
The druid.
Oh,
Well, did anybody roll for the druid to go?
Nope.
nope.
So,
The druid
so
gonna fight?
technically, the druid could have gone before the statue. Or the druid could have pushed this one in because it did walk by the druid to get there.
As you guys look at Dahlia, you realize that she has kind of like this shocked expression on her face. Apparently, this is something that's like completely and utterly shocking to her. She's never
Likely
expected
story
to
since you
see.
forgot her.
Well, it makes sense though too, because she's never seen an automated set of like modern, or not modern, but mail, essentially. So this would be like, holy shit, what the hell is this thing?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna run up and try and stab it from behind.
All right, go ahead.
Stab it in the booty.
Stab it in the ass. Why not?
All right, so same check as before. 1 purple and 3 red or 3 blacks.
You missed a purple.
Did I miss a purple?
Yes, you missed
Oh,
purple. Just
yeah.
roll the purple. Okay, so
Oh.
all dice have canceled out. So
Wow.
your dagger literally just off the side of the armor.
Ugh.
It doesn't even scratch it.
All right.
Alrighty, so that means after Christina, it is Tony's turn.
Oh man, time to be a hero.
Bludgeon
All
it
right.
to death, dear.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk it to death actually. I'm gonna go and blam into him. Hey, can I push?
Go ahead and
Um,
give me a brawl check versus 4 purples. And I'm going to
Oh,
use a
here we
story
go.
point here to increase one of those to a red.
I really don't think that's He's looking at my sheet and seeing I have 2 points for.
Hold up, Tony.
Huh?
You can use a story point to upgrade one of yours to a yellow.
I use all of our story points to upgrade.
And what you can do is be like, I jump off the wall to give myself a boost to my strength.
That's how I pictured it, is I was gonna freaking prop myself against the wall and like use my leggy legs to push them, but even then I'm not very.
Maybe, Nick will give you a boost.
If you want to jump off the wall and try to shove him through the portal, I will allow it. You can get a boost off of that. However, I'm also going to introduce another red because he's in midair, and this is going to be tough for him to deal.
Like not do a crazy anime jump.
If you want to just try and
myself against the wall,
he's far enough away from the wall that based on your size, you're going to have to jump off the wall if you want to use the wall as support.
Sorry.
Hey Tony.
Yes.
I have. I'm planning. Well, my plan on my turn just after you.
Is there a cat there? No, it's my wife.
I'm gonna cast 2 Spirit Guardians and have them just take him. Have the Spirit Guardians go into the portal with him. Have them both double team him.
I'm gonna take my chances. How many reds is this? 2 reds, 1 red, 3
2
reds?
2 reds. It'll be 2 reds, 2 purples, and then I'm assuming you're going to upgrade using a story point, so a yellow plus whatever's remaining for green.
Oh, alright. Do I get that boost too because you added the extra red?
Yep.
Alright, here we go. Bam. I super lost that somehow.
You succeeded in shoving... You succeeded in shoving the the armor in. Unfortunately, in the process, you actually go flying in with it because the force of you pushing it in pushes you in with it, and both of you just disappear.
Okay.
Into the portal.
I saved your lives. Bye. Wait, does my beetle survive? Is he still hovering?
Your beetle is still with you.
Oh, I'll see him in the other side of the portal. Where am I, by the way? I'm gone.
You're in the portal. Shit. What I'll do is I'll leave your token there, but you're in the portal.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys don't see the suits of armor anymore. You see an unconscious spellcaster, and then you don't see Rudy anymore either.
I'm going to try and do a primal medicine check.
Alright, go for it.
What difficulty?
Hard.
Okay. Because I'm a primal. Take 1 out. You heal 4 and 1 strain.
Cool.
Did you roll it already?
Yeah, you did.
I got it.
Oh, there it goes. It took a second. Okay, got it. All right, so yeah, you're back up, and you don't see Rudy anywhere, or any suits of armor.
Rudy went into the portal. Let me take a strain.
Can I, Nick, is it possible for me to rewind time?
No.
No.
Not quite that strong, I guess.
Shut that down right there.
Yeah, that would require the power of a god.
Sorry.
No, you are not strong enough for that.
He could go after me.
We could go in after him.
You don't want to go in after him. 3 evil ass dudes on the other side.
Go after him. You guys do.
I'm gonna throw a rope into the portal.
All right, so you toss the rope into the portal, and then suddenly the rope is no longer in your hands.
Oh.
It's just gone.
That's some intense sucking action, you know.
Rudy, for you, where you're at, and I'll show you where you're at here in a second, you have a rope suddenly just land on top of your head.
Can I ask the obvious question of, am I getting stabbed to death by those 3 guys that are on the other side of the portal?
I want to see if these guys are going to go through. I'm not going to tell any more than that.
Okay.
Because these guys have to make a choice here.
Should we go through?
I don't know him.
Yeah, I don't know him either. He just made fun of me.
Dahlia kind of steps forward at this point now that her shock over these automated metallic abominations are gone. She looks at all of you and is like, at this point, that brave, unfortunately very unlucky half person just saved all of your lives. That is an iron bound.
Yeah, this is true. You're
Iron
right.
bounds are the stuff of myth and terror among my people. They are crafted of pure elemental iron and magic. And I don't know why we saw 3 of them here. But whatever they're guarding, it must be very, very powerful and very dangerous.
But
So
they're
we
in there
definitely
with.
should not go through the portal.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They went through there first before he did. All 3 of them.
Because you pushed them in.
Yes.
So, it is up to you at this point whether you guys would like to go through or not. Dahlia definitely tells you she is not going through after those things. Essentially, to be killed by those things in her culture is essentially a sentence worse than death, because their souls cannot go to the afterlife. So she will not be joining.
Take a real quick prayer, try and get some divine guidance.
Your god appears to be strangely silent at this time.
God damn it!
There is no divine guidance here. You guys either jump in or you don't.
Hold up. I'm going to draw a card. Let's see what my card brings.
You know what? I'm going to just jump in. I don't know him. He saved our asses.
Alright, so the elf hops in. Boop. She is no longer here.
There's no one here too.
The elf lands on top of you, Tony.
I knew you tried to do something to me while I'm walking by. Gosh darn it.
Alright, so Kustrak jumps in from what I just saw. Kustrak lands on top of both of you. And Kustrak, you find your rope.
I am crushed under the weight of the door.
Yeah.
There you go. I didn't hear anything you guys said. That's okay.
You jump through, you land on top of Rudy.
Excuse me. Sorry.
No, pleasure's all mine.
I'm sure.
Alright, so Tyson, are you jumping through too?
I suggest you move. They may be.
Can I just heal myself first before I jump in?
Sure. Let's see, because you've got 1 healing already, so you have 4 healings left. So sure, go ahead.
Okay, thanks.
I tell Rudy to move.
Difficulty of healing
And I'm
spells.
moving.
Hold on, before you guys move, I'm going to show you the next map. So stop.
Okay.
Stop for now. Anyway.
What is it, 1 purple for healing?
Because you are you at half health or greater?
I'm at below half health.
Below half?
I just heal strain, so whatever.
Okay, so are you jumping through the portal?
Yeah, I might as well.
Alright. Okay.
Yay.
Hold on. Sorry, I gotta maneuver some stuff around in here because you guys did something a little different than I was expecting.
Oops.
I wasn't completely I was kind of expecting something, but I wasn't actually anticipating you guys would do this.
Didn't think we'd yeet ourselves into a random portal?
No, I knew you guys would either go in or you wouldn't. That was never in question. I just never expected you guys to do what you did to the armor. Like, I kind of expected it, but I didn't.
Get stabbed to death, guys. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Alright,
Way to
so...
go, Tony.
So what you're saying is you didn't expect our dice rolls to be this good.
Alright, so do not move until after I read this section. Alright? Because if you do something, it's going to do something to the rest of you and you're not going to be able to do shit. So do not move. Alright. As you appear in the room, a message written in fire reads, "The road ahead is fraught with peril. This is your one warning, adventurer. Turn back now or face a grisly death."
Well, let's turn back.
Or it's back.
And back up we go.
Yep, we turn back.
Hip, hip, hooray, I jump as high as I can.
Alright, so, in the room... Hold on, I gotta turn on the lights because I forgot to do that for you.
Oh, I can still see. Damn. Ooh.
In the room, you see what appears to be casks filled with ale. You see chests overrun with jewels. You see a table filled with every kind of weaponry you could ever possibly imagine.
Space age laser run.
Except for
sweet,
space
so how
age
do we go back?
technology. You also see 3 stairwells and a tapestry. Just like you see here in this room. You also see the 3 ironbound destroyed. Just laying outside of this iron circle that you guys find yourselves in.
Can I make like a perception check to try and see what fucked them up?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
What's the difficulty?
Uh, average. Actually, easy. One purple.
Cool.
Okay, just to see what Tyson got for his roll.
I wasn't rolling.
Oh, you aren't? Okay. Alrighty,
No,
so...
I just asked because you didn't tell Aaron the difficulty.
Oh, okay. So essentially what you notice is that the armor is completely unchanged. There doesn't appear... As far as you know, they should still be able to move.
Okay, so some crazy fucking magic, apparently.
Rudy, because you were the only one to go through with an armor, as you came through the portal with it, you saw... Essentially, you pushed it. All you know is you were in the one room, now you're in this room, and you pushed the ironbound out of the circle, and it just collapsed.
Okay. Well, we can't really go back the way we came, can we? That's out of character. I'm asking. Like, do I look up and see the portal just dropping my ass down here?
You don't see any portal above you.
All right, I'm gonna be the guinea pig here, being the smallest and most prone to dying.
Okay, before
Guys,
you do this,
if I
I'm gonna
step through
tie
the
a
portal-
rope around you.
All right, if I step through this little iron grate thingamajig and die immediately, don't go and just starve to death, I guess. Are you ready? Tie that rope around me.
All right, tie the rope around you. Definitely. Be nice and tight.
You know, I could just levitate you over.
Do I die immediately?
As you step out of the circle, a new message appears. The way
Nope.
back is now closed to you. Only forward is your salvation.
Oops.
I
Well,
wanted to go back. I said that 3 times.
How do you go back? Oh, there's no way back!
we didn't get really a way back.
Wait,
Yeah,
most
this
important
is
question,
thing
pause.
already cheating. It's fake.
I need like a timeout on this one.
As you guys kind of look around now, you notice that the circle, the iron circle, is starting to fade into the floor, and then it just vanishes.
Oops. Well, we're stuck here.
Sweet. Well, time to make camp.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Do I hear anything coming from like the other hallways or something? Do we hear anything?
Nope, you don't hear anything or see anything.
Can I kick the lifeless body of this honor-bound thing?
Yeah, you kick it. It feels like you just kicked iron. It hurts.
Ow. Is my beetle okay?
Yep, he's perfectly content to remain inside your hair.
Awesome. I was hoping he didn't get crushed, so I'm glad that he didn't get crushed. Alright, well, sorry guys, I doomed us all to die down here in the middle of nowhere with 3 possible exits leading us out of here and tons of weaponry and ale and food and whatever the hell that thing up here is.
That's a tapestry.
Oh, nice. Can I examine it?
Yeah, go up to it and go ahead and roll a perception check.
I want to know if there's anything going on in terms of forbidden knowledge or, I guess, runic knowledge?
It's up to you. Tell me which one. I'll give you information based on what you roll.
Well, I'm guessing lore is not going to get me. Do I recognize any of these symbols as like some kind of old runic magic?
Actually, let me describe what the tapestry looks like first, then you can tell me what you want to roll.
Okay, gotcha.
So, on the tapestry, you see what appears to be an old man. Very old. His beard essentially down to his belt. He wears a simple homespun robe made out of what appears to be some brown animal hide. And he appears to be casting some sort of spell, as far as you can tell. Seeing as he is not using an implement of any kind, and you don't see any other indication, it's tough to tell exactly what kind of magic he does. Except as you watch this, it slowly changes, and you can see that he is using arcane magic, as he basically, with his hands, traces a sigil into the air in front of him on that. And then the scene basically resets and slowly starts to respin itself.
I will roll Forbidden, because I think it might be having to do with this portal. I know I'm better at lore or runes and stuff, but I'm going to try Forbidden.
Give me a 5 red Forbidden lore, or Forbidden
You got this.
knowledge check.
Fine.
Hold on, I can't type. V is not a letter that I type. Y, G, G. 5 red?
5 red.
1, 2,
Oh,
3,
good.
4, 5.
This will be fine.
Yeah. He won't roll any critical.
You have
failures.
no idea.
Hey guys, it's a wall. It's pretty cool. Can I take it off the wall and like carry it around?
If you want to try, you're going to have to like climb up and unclasp it from the wall.
Crap. Can I look behind it and see if there's a secret door?
Sure.
Is there anything behind it?
Yes, there is.
What is it? Oh shit, I was not expecting it. Is there a monster behind it? Oh, there's a doorway, thank God. Well, I'm a hero, guys. Thank you. It was nice knowing you. Me and Beetle are getting out of here.
Wait!
Wait, Rudy, wait. Come on.
We should set up camp and maybe...
I really enjoy how no one's touched the piles of jewels and the...
I'm about to touch the weapon.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at the weapon.
Alrighty.
Can I look at her looking at the weapons?
So you head over to the weapons. Like I said, you literally find any weapon you can kind of imagine. It's all non-magical stuff, but you see glaives, you see long swords, you see rapiers, literally any common item you find here as far as weapons. Bows, whatever. If you wanted to stock up on like 300 knives, there are 300 knives here. But there is one oddity amongst them. You also find what appears to be almost like a crystal staff.
Dibs on the staff. How long have you been in that crystal? Because do you know the term dibs? That means it's mine now. I called it.
Smack his hand. No.
You slapped the hand that saved your butt. Wow. This hand is half tempted to slap your butt that saved this hand. But I won't. I'm just going to take that crystal staff.
You don't know if it's...
I pick it up, and I walk it over to this person here with no arm. And I say, you need this to walk with. Sorry I was so rude to you. Peace out, bitch. And I set up camp. I'm about the campfire.
Alright.
Wow.
Do we have a campfire?
If you guys want a campfire, sure, why not? You can
I like setting
conjure one.
Indoors.
I can conjure one.
And how many daggers are here?
There's enough for you to carry an additional, like, 10. Just keep in mind that these are going to cost you...
It appears right on Ruby's head.
Essentially, just remember that a lot of daggers do have encumbrance, so...
Yes.
So make sure you're keeping track of that if you collect any more weaponry.
I will.
Alright, so you guys conjure up the stuff you need for a campfire and get one going. Now what?
I'm gonna
can I
the
try-
bone staff he gave me.
Why don't we go look at the treasure? You're a dwarf. Want to look at the treasure?
I'm actually going to try to do something first, real quick.
Okay.
Do you need to roll something to identify the staff or whatever?
Yeah, I was gonna see if I can identify the staff.
Okay, go ahead and roll me... I don't know, what are you wanting... How are you trying to identify this?
I want to know its abilities and things, so I can do a spell or knowledge.
Tell me which one and I'll tell you what happens.
I'll try a spell.
Alright, so go ahead and roll me a hard utility spell.
My wife is so cute.
Wow.
Magic does not you don't seem to glean anything from this. This just appears to be an ordinary crystalline staff.
Okay. Let me try my knowledge.
Okay.
Still the same difficulty?
Yep. As you look at this staff, and you just take some time to inspect it. By the way, this takes you about 30 minutes to do both of these. So, anyway, as you look at this, the staff appears to essentially, as you look at it, you realize that there's little, very, very tiny indents in this staff, that it looks like the staff can kind of come apart somehow. You're not sure how, but it looks like it could. Because there doesn't appear to be like buttons or anything to get this thing to come apart.
I'm gonna grab 4 daggers.
Okay.
Does it? So it apparently can come apart, but I mean, does it have any magical properties or anything, or is it just staff?
As far as you can tell, it is just a regular crystalline staff that can break apart.
Sweet.
Can I see? I just really want to try and rip some, investigate these armor pieces and try and mangle together just like a suit of armor for someone.
A miniature gnomish suit.
Mini person over there that seems to be in a lot.
All right, so just to let you know, this is going to take you a long time to do it. At least the better part of a couple hours.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Yeah, it's not like we're stuck down here. We found the secret passageway by accident.
Kustrock, you remember something about how the portal closes in 3 hours?
Yeah, we have 3 hours to get out of here.
But how does time work here? And where are we?
I think we have 3 hours to leave.
Who said we want to leave?
I want to leave. There's a lot going on.
I think if it's going to take me a couple hours, I'm going to pass on that then.
And I'm going to look
Okay.
in the treasure.
All right. So as you're looking at the armor, debating on whether or not you want to try and rip it apart and realizing that you probably shouldn't, just for time constraints, Christina, you find jewels of every kind in there. Rubies, sapphires, diamonds, whatever. You find a ton of it.
Nice. Anybody want some gems?
I like
I'm
minerals.
definitely gonna take as many things as I humanly can.
All right, so you guys empty your backpacks of extra stuff and just throw in jewels. All right.
Wait, hold up. Wait, I got a question for you.
What's
Nick.
up?
Can we create, because I mean, we got 2 spellcasters here. Can we create like kind of like a bag of holding, but like a bag of space?
If you'd like to try and cast it, sure. Usually this would take several days to craft, just because, or well, more than several days, because we're talking a rarity 10 item here. But if you would like to try and craft something like that on the fly, Tyson, I will not say no.
What's the difficulty on this?
I'm getting to that point. Give me just a second.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's going to be damn near
This
impossible,
is going to
but-
be ridiculous, but I've seen you roll worse odds, so who knows?
I have 2.
Pretty
Can I
much
just
everybody
hold a
here has
gem?
actually seen this.
You have you said pretty much any kind of gem, and I can name it, and I can have it.
Pretty much.
I need,
You're going to have to tell me what these gems do that you're trying to do, too, by the way, because I have no idea.
Oh no!
Because
Keep it secret. Use my geologic knowledge on you.
Okay.
I need some sulfur.
Tyson,
it's
go
just-
ahead and roll me. Let's see. For instance, okay. Divide the rarity of the item by 2. Okay, so it's going to be 5 purples. But because it's also a magic item, I'm going to change 2 of those purples into reds. And then I'm going to add
tapestry, but he gets.
I'm going to also have you roll an additional 3 setback dice because of time. Because usually this would take you something along the lines of, let's see, plus the number of days
Can I
equals to
help
the
him?
rarity. This would literally normally take you roughly 10 days to create.
Can I
Something
help
like
him
this.
and try and give him some sort of advantage?
Sure, I'll let you help him and give him a boost, since you
And,
guys have been
can I use
helping
a
each
story
other.
point to boost?
Sure.
All right, you said 2 reds.
2 reds, 3 purples, 3 blacks.
Any way we could use a story point?
Blacks are
he already
B
did.
and, blues are
Oh,
S.
okay.
No, S is setbacks, B's are
Blue
boosts.
is blues.
I get 1 blue.
You get 1 blue. 1 boo. Wow.
Yeah, you get 1 boo, babe.
There you go. I failed.
Yeah, unfortunately, you are not able to use your backpack or somebody else's backpack to craft a
close.
sack of holding. Yes, you were.
Those 2 setbacks on the end is what
Yeah, it
fucked me
was.
up.
All right. Unfortunately, as well, you feel almost as though an external force here is preventing you from creating like a dimensional rift,
Oh,
which is
wait,
what you're trying to
I
do.
do succeed. Hold up. Let me check my talent. I forgot I got fucking talent. Oh, it's before I make the roll. I could have done my blood sacrifice and gave myself 1 success.
That's what.
Honestly,
Gretchen
at this
was
point, I will say that is fine because it's not going to change anything. At least not storyline wise. So I'll allow it. You did it.
Okay.
So
I
essentially,
suffered.
what happens is you are no longer connected to magic for this while you're here in this little area.
Ouch.
Kind of. You're not able to cast dimensional magic. So no more like bags of holding or stuff like that. You can no longer conjure either. That does count the same.
My character says I didn't want any of the gems. I just wanted to help you, and I give the bag back to Kustruck.
All right, so you guys essentially start shoveling gems into this backpack.
Hell yeah.
Can I get my gem of sulfur?
Yeah, you can have the sulfur. I don't care. Sulfur's awesome.
Whoever's carrying this bag, make sure you write down just write down a bag of holding. It's literally a bag of holding. Fuck it. I'm not going to try and rename this item to Dimensional Rift Bag or something. It's easier just to call it a bag of holding. In addition to that, whoever has it, put next to that you have 10 encumbrance worth of gems.
Good gravy.
Can I show Kustrak my sulfur and tell him it's a scratch and sniff?
Sulfur isn't like a gem, as in like a money, like a sellable.
You know, it's
item.
not valuable at all, but it's a scratch and sniff.
Okay, so you pass him that, he sniffs it, it smells like shit.
Yep, and I laugh quietly to myself and head over to Kitlin and try the same thing.
Anyway.
So, does the dimensional door remove the encumbrance so I don't have to worry about the encumbrance?
Yeah, the encumbrance is just there so you guys know how many gems you have.
Okay.
If you guys were to try and carry this normally, you would have 10 encumbrance worth of gems.
We'd have to separate.
Yep.
I took the diamonds before they just shoveled everything in the bag.
So we got like less than 3 hours now. We should probably go through the secret door.
We need to go.
Yeah, definitely
like
the secret.
ASAP.
All right, so as you guys travel through the door, you start going through, essentially...
I have no idea where I just went.
It's dark,
It's
I know.
a black
Hold on.
room.
I'm trying to, I tried to copy you guys over, but for some fucking reason it didn't do it. Anyway, you guys travel through this, in that area, and you guys basically descend straight down on stairs, straight down. And you go for, God, like 5-10 minutes. And then you guys come to essentially into a sandy area. And let me change that as well. This is what you guys see. You see 3 more tapestries, plus the door behind you from which you came. As you guys step into the room, the door shuts and turns into a tapestry itself.
All right, let's start investigating tapestries.
I look back at the one we just went through.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta figure out how to rotate it. There we go. There you go.
Yeah, I look at the one we just went through and see what it says.
As you step into the room as well, Tyson, the crystalline staff you're holding, the topmost piece, a tiny, tiny little chunk of it, probably about 6 inches, breaks off, and you're now holding a crystal spear.
Okay.
Anyway, so you look at the picture of a door. Essentially, you see a keyhole. It's like literally the same door, but with a keyhole now. That's the only thing that's changed about it.
Didn't you say it like turned into a tapestry?
Yeah, it's a tapestry that has a picture of the same door you came through with a keyhole now.
Oh, so like the... Okay.
All right, so you also, as you guys kind of meander around the room and look, you also see 3 other tapestries in here. You see one depicting a minotaur slicing his axe through an unfortunate creature. It is a very, very bloody scene. In addition to it, slicing its axe through, you can see in one hand what appears to be dark lightning being pooled. The one that Christina's in front of, Christina, you see a snake woman that appears to be wearing a sort of crown, and she has 4 arms, each with a scimitar in it. She is brandishing them menacingly. 2 of them pierce through, essentially as if you're stabbing a dagger into somebody, through like 3 or 4 humans' bodies below her. The third and final statue, or not statue, tapestry, depicts what appears to be a woman with snake hair. And as she like looks around in the deal, you notice that she also has several statues that are around her.
Okay.
Each of them are wearing, as you guys look, each of them are wearing a key around their neck.
We're gonna have to do this one at a time.
Or we only need the one key, don't we?
There is only one keyhole.
There's only one keyhole, so which one do we... I'm assuming which one do we want to fight? What was the second one again? First one was the Minotaur, third one was the Medusa, the second one was what?
It looks like a snake woman. Picture a lamia, but with 4 arms and 4 scimitars.
Oh, okay. So, which one do y'all want to fight, I guess? Because that's where this is looking.
As you guys wander around the area too, Kustrak, you specifically, as you kind of wandered through, hold on, let me see if I can find that deal. Right there. So right as you hit this darker section here, more like right there though, you feel as though your feet are getting sucked into the sand.
Ah, fuck. Can I get out of it?
Yes, you are able to get out of it. You're not in combat, so you're not running through it. So I'll allow you to just kind of back up and go, oh, that's not good.
Guys, there's quicksand.
I know you guys are gung-ho for slaying some awesome people and monsters and stuff, but I like my odds with this snake lady. I might be able to charm that necklace off of her. How do we do this? I just like say hey, and I comb my hair back with a gold comb and talk to this painting as though it was an actual person. Say hey, what are you doing later tonight?
Watch,
the snake lady in the painting or in the tapestry turns towards you, appears to be saying something, but you can't hear it, and then turns back and doesn't move again.
I sign language at her, say, you can't see my terrible hand gestures, but it's crude, trust me.
So is the tapestry hung with, how's it hung?
As you guys kind of look at the wall to see how it's hung, it appears to just be floating against the wall.
Okay. Then I'm going to look behind the tapestry.
You see wall.
Okay.
So did you touch the tapestry?
Not yet. That's what my next thing was going to do, was to touch it.
Okay.
Rudy, go. Touch.
I caress
Rudy.
the slender serpentine hips of this weird Lamia with 4 arms, totally not about to impale me or anything, on the painting, and say, "I challenge you to a duel, punk."
All right. Hold on, I'm trying to find the stats for this one.
Oh God.
All right, so Rudy, it doesn't matter what you do because you're now wrapped up in this creature, because you are now essentially grappled.
Nice. I like where this is going.
Essentially the tapestry disappears, and in its place you see essentially the Naga with 4 arms, and Rudy, you are suddenly wrapped up in its tail. And go ahead and everybody roll
Some
me a
like it
cool
rough.
check.
2.1.
Check. No one is surprised.
Yep. You shouldn't be. That's what this room is designed for.
God damn it! I rolled shit again.
Okay, where the hell is this one from? So I know it's something that it's actually there, because I had this. Did I not write it down in here?
Give me a Dr. Pepper.
Oh, there it is. Aha! Okay, got it. Alright, so let's see. Go ahead and you guys read me out what you got.
2.1.
One for Christina.
0.2.
Good God, Aaron.
I'm rolling piss.
Alright, Tyson, what'd you get?
2.1.
And Tony?
1.1.
1.1. Alrighty,
Come on,
and
point one.
for this one,
Point one, come on. Point one. No way.
God.
1.1.
Gold last.
Alright, so
first.
Tyson or Christina, you guys get to choose.
You go first, Tyson.
Shoot. All right. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to attack it or protect the party. I'm gonna try this thing. I'm gonna try casting my. You get a resilience check. It's gonna be a curse, but it disables them. For the critical injury chart off page 115.
Okay, and which one are you choosing?
It's a curse, but I'm using the curse effect is called temporarily disabling off page 115.
Okay, so you're rolling me a hard curse then, plus whatever the curse is itself.
It's 1 purple, and the disable is 4 purple, so it's 5 purple.
Alrighty. I'm also going to upgrade it, not by story point, but by adversary 1.
Okay, so 1 red and 4 purple?
Yep.
Oh god, come on. Can I use a story point to upgrade one of mine?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Because if I disable it, that'll be awfully helpful to the party.
That would be very helpful. I kind of want to throw it into one of these pools of quicksand.
Gosh dang it.
Nope.
Yeah, unfortunately, as you cast it, you feel as though the magic succeeded, but the creature just shrugs it off.
Oh,
And you hear it, "That kind of tickled. You're next for one of my hugs."
Oh, God.
Well, good
See,
luck
she's
with
just
it.
trying to give us hugs, guys. It's okay. It's okay.
You feel her start to constrict you, Rudy.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Her hug doesn't feel very good. It hurts.
Little tight there, hon. Little tight.
All right, so Tyson ran away. Got it. Next up is Caitlin.
Kitlin's gonna step back a few and then throw a dagger.
All right, so this is going to be medium range, upgraded once because of Rudy, and upgraded again because of adversary 1, so that is going to be 2 reds.
Okay.
Ouch. Yeah, it misses. Or actually in this case, one of the forearms just very leisurely and just kind of bats it away. You'll have to do better than that to hit me. And she bares her, like she kind of grins at you, and you see she has long snake-like teeth for her canines. Alrighty, after Christina, Tony, you're up next. You take 2 strain automatically.
Awesome.
Awesome. Cool.
How much out of character time can I take to think of a cheesy pickup line for this lady?
As long as it's not your turn, I really don't care.
Oh, well, I think it is my turn, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm going to roll charm, and I'm going to hit you guys with a cheesy pickup line. It's going to be a Harry Potter one. I've been trying to use this on Jackie, so you guys give me a
Hold up,
10
if you get a
skill.
triumph, you better say it falls in love with you.
All right, flash. Exclamation point, roll. What is charm? Y-Y-G. He says to you, "Hey there, sneaky lady. I'm no Slytherin, but I can make you Hufflepuff to your Gryffindors." Slam. I don't know. Like I said, I'm working on it. What's the difficulty rate? I'm going to just say it's like 5 rounds.
All right, let's see here. Okay, I'm going to give that a boost just because that was unexpectedly good.
What, you didn't think I would have quality pickup? I'm offended. I'm giving myself a setback. Just
All right, so for you, let's see here. It's going to be 3 reds and 1 purple.
Red, purple.
You got this.
I succeed!
Holy hell!
Oh my god.
She looks down at you.
On fire.
She looks down at you. Aren't you just the sweetest little thing?
And she cuts my head off.
Rip that.
And it's her turn, because you can't move. Alrighty.
That's okay, I like where I am right now. I smile at her.
She looks down at you, and she says, "Let me give you a kiss."
Oh dear.
And she does. She comes down.
How much damage am I taking?
Let's see here. It's going to be an Arcana check here. Arcana is based off of int.
Intellect.
He still
So
a little bit of help for that good charm.
he'll see what he got.
She wants to kiss him after all.
She is going to kiss him.
And I'm being hugged by her lower half, which is usually second base in my book, right? No, third base.
Second base.
Like
Being hugged is, well, being hugged is first base, kind of. It's kind of the same as being
lower half.
Oh, lower. Okay, yeah.
I don't think she's got pants on, does she? Let me zoom in on that. She's got like a belt, I think.
She doesn't have pants. Yeah, it's third base. All right.
Oh yeah. She feels my dagger.
You are lucky
awesome.
as shit.
Oh my god!
You
What
are
happened?
insanely lucky. As she comes down to kiss you, you purse your lips so tight that your mouth cannot possibly open. And for the rest of you, you guys just see this vapor come out over his head from her kiss.
I fan
Kustrak,
myself with my
unfortunately,
stub.
since you happen to be close as well, you're going to take a setback from this. Actually, I'm going to upgrade one of your next check to a red. So one of your purples automatically goes to a red for this triumph, as you try not to breathe in this gas.
Cool.
Oh shit, it has blast. That sucks. Kustrak, you actually take 4 points of damage as you partially inhale this. And same with you, Rudy. You take 4 damage as well.
He asked if I still have
Like soak.
All right, I have a
Soak
roleplay
does
line. Can I
stop
use?
that,
my
yes.
old pendulum out in the garage.
Anyway, what's up?
Okay, cool. Then I take.
I would like to say, as my character falls unconscious, he waves his stubby arm over his face as though he's like trying to fan himself, and says, "My, I think I'm catching the vapors." And I fall unconscious because I'm rolling critical injury again.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
And now, my previous critical injury was healed, so I'm only rolling an extra 10, or do I roll the 20 because the previous one was...
Just for unhealed ones.
One of them was healed.
Gotcha. So I got another 91. Beautiful.
Alrighty, so...
91 total is what it was, because I had done already.
Okay, so essentially, until this critical is healed, you suffer 2 strain every time.
Every
so,
time what?
Every
Just
time
existing?
you do... Anytime you do an action.
Okay.
So essentially, this poison, as you fall unconscious, you inherently breathe in. and you inhale some of this poison cloud, which damages your lungs, which is why it causes you the strain.
Okay.
Alrighty, so that was basically her attack. Let's see here. Next up after that is going to be Aaron.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly second wind. Gives me strain. Number of ranks. I have 2 ranks, so that gives me 2 strain.
Okay.
Then I'm going to cast. I'm gonna try and conjure 2, 3. Let's go 3 guardians.
3 guardians? Okay, so for you, so conjuring your guardians is 1. It's going to be a summon ally, and you want 3 of them, so that's going to be a daunting check. So 4 purples.
Okay. And then downgrade 1 because of my thing.
Yep. Nope. Unfortunately, you're unsuccessful.
Damn.
I'm going to put one in here just in case, because I'm assuming at some point you're going to get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna take a couple steps back and yell at Rudy, "Just don't breathe in the shit."
As you kind of look at him, you realize that his unconscious form is just kind of limply being moved around as this snake woman just moves.
Too late.
Fuck. Alright, and I guess that's my turn.
Alrighty, so top of the round. That puts us back to Christina and Tyson. Who would like to go first?
So, to you, Christina, don't matter to me.
I'll go. I mean, throwing daggers.
Alright, so that's going to be adversary 1. So Rudy is still there. So that's going to be 2 reds. And then also a black, because I just realized she had ranged defense.
Alright, so... Alright.
That's blue, not a black.
Either way.
Oh. Oops.
It doesn't matter. You don't hit. We'll leave it as is.
Okay.
Alright, so your dagger just kind of bing, gets deflected again. You're going to have to try harder than that, darling. And with that, she does, like, not... Rudy is no longer constricted. Because she is going to be moving forward at this one. So that's just narrative for you guys. Anyway, Tyson, you're up.
I'm going to try the same thing again.
Go for it.
Except, can I use Christina's advantages? One of advantages, as in she was distracted by the knife throw?
I will give you a boost because she generated 2 of them without having it on the blue.
Okay.
I did.
Can I... what was I going to do? Is it still 1 red and 4 purples?
Yes, because of the adversary 1, etc. Okay, yes.
Okay. Alright, so let me... Come on, I can do this. 1 red, 2, 3, 4 purples, and then a blue. B for blue, right?
B for blue, S
Yep.
for silver.
I keep... Alright.
I know, me
Give it
too.
to me.
Wow.
Dang it.
Alright, so yeah, no.
I forgot to do my fucking talent again.
Yeah, you need to remember that.
Alright, so after Tyson, it
I would
is
have made it with my talent.
her turn. So she just leaves Rudy in the sand and streaks towards Christina. Alright, so Christina, she comes down at you with her 4 scimitars. Let's see, so that's going to be based off of that. She doesn't have any of those. Alright, so that, throw in the purple because of range. Do you have any armor, Christina, that I need to know about?
I have 3 soak.
But you don't have armor. Like,
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Let's
Now
see.
I have 1 defense, so I may not.
Alright, so let me save this because this is going to happen 4 times.
Oi. Oi.
Alright, so Christina, for the scimitar. Where's that book? Sorry, don't have her weapons saved because it's not down on this one. Oh, I'll just use that. Alright, so you take a total of 9 points of damage. Pierce 2, so it ignores 2 of your soak.
So 9,
Say that again.
11 total or -3?
It is 9 damage. Whatever your soak normally would reduce from that, reduce it 2 less.
So 9 total.
Yes.
So I have 2 left.
Wait,
There.
don't you have 3 soak? So it's
Yeah.
only 8 damage?
9, 10, 11 -3.
It's not 9, 10, 11. It's 9 damage total. I'm telling you the total.
Oh,
You're
oh, oh,
reducing
oh, oh.
soak.
Yeah.
So you take
So
8
yeah.
damage.
8 damage.
Okay. Next scimitar. 8 damage. Same thing though.
I'm down. I'm down. I only have 11 points.
Oh boy.
She turns
Who's
towards
next?
you and comes at you, but that's all she does because she can't do any more.
Great.
Alrighty. That means it is your turn.
I think I'm going to have to try and heal some people.
Okay.
Try and heal them both.
Alrighty.
Ranged and multiple target, right?
Yep, so if you're trying to heal, additional target is +1, heal is that. You might want to move closer to them, because if you don't, you're going to take some range stuff there.
Well, if
I'm
he
just
moves
gonna-
away, she can attack him.
But it can move like right here.
As long as he moves around her, I'm
Yeah.
not going to do attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna skirt around her.
Alright, so who do you want to be
Here.
closer to? Because if you're trying to heal both of them, they're unfortunately too far apart for you to heal both.
Alright. Then I'm gonna heal Kitlin, because she seems to be more useful in combat.
Alrighty. So,
No offense taken.
let's see. We are looking here at a 1 red, because you're being distracted by the giant serpent, because she's trying to kill you, and 1 purple.
Okay, cool. And then because it's primal, I get to remove 1 difficulty.
Yep, so that'd be 1 red for you.
Yeah. You heal 6.
So Christina's back up.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
And you can move again if you'd like for 2 strain.
Nah, I'll do that.
No, not you, Christina.
Oh.
It's not your
me.
turn. It's Kustrak. He can move for 2 strain
Yeah,
if he'd
sorry.
like.
2 strain, and then, all right, I need to get that strain down. Then I am going to, I think I'll stay there.
Okay. Alrighty, top of the round. Christina. You're laying on the ground for your turn. So to get up, you can get up and then for 2 strain move if you need to.
Alright, I'm gonna get up and then move here.
Alrighty.
So, and then I'm gonna throw daggers.
Alrighty.
The same thing.
Because you're at the point you are, I'll say no, because Kustrak's far enough away that you can potentially hit her without hitting him.
So what's the difficulty?
It'll be 1 red, 1 purple instead of 2
Okay.
reds, but it will have a black still because of the armor.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
All right. So what would you like your triumph to do for you?
Boost me.
Yes.
All right. So Tyson, you get 2 boosts on your next roll.
All right, I'm gonna try the same spell again.
Okay.
You got this. I believe in you.
Don't forget
I'm
your
just-
special.
I'm doing my bonus. I'm doing my bonus.
Okay.
Before I'm like, remember the quicksand.
I know.
2 boosts. Come on, please. I
Yeah.
got 4 successes.
Okay. So what are we looking at here?
It does the critical effect on page 115 where she's essentially disabled. She can't do nothing.
Okay, so she cannot move until it's healed. That's right. So she's stuck right there.
Yep, and I'm going on my next few rounds. I'm going to go grab my drink, by the way. I'm just going to concentrate to maintain it so she does not move.
Okay.
Can she take damage, though?
Yeah, she can still take damage. She just cannot move because he's cursed her.
If we move her, does that disrupt the move thing?
No. Essentially what he has done is he has caused her muscles via a curse to lock up where she can't just slither around. She can still attack you, she just cannot actually move.
Then I should have ran away.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, that would have been a smart idea.
Well, I think
That's
for
fine.
the disabled thing, she can't do anything.
Immobilized? I'll look it up real quick. It's going to be her turn, but I'll look it up.
Yeah, let me know how you want to rule that. It's on page 115.
That's where immobilized is?
Yeah, I'll look it up the
Don't worry, I'm already there.
Page.
Cannot perform maneuvers. Most
Oh,
effects
is
that
that what it
immobilize a character last for a set duration. If a set duration is not specified, immobilization lasts until the end of the character's next turn. What you wanted was staggered.
Oh, what's stagger do?
Makes it where you cannot perform actions.
Ah, well, she can't move, so that's always a bonus.
Yeah, that makes it harder for her to hit you anyway, as long as you're not right next to her.
Yeah, as long as you're not right next to her. Yeah. Smart to move away, you know?
Must be really bad.
Try coming back in and see if that fixes it for you.
Okay, I'll try.
Alrighty. Alright, so it's her turn. What's your discipline?
My discipline?
Yes, your
It's
discipline.
right here. I had to do knock senseless is what it's called to make it so they don't act anymore. Can I swap that since I didn't know what it did?
Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it's the same difficulty.
Well, you'll have to re-roll it because you just re-roll it, the same roll that you did, because it's a completely different effect that you're trying for here.
God dang it!
Let's see here.
I believe in you. You can do this.
You got a triumph and 3 successes this time. Watch.
No, I got 5 successes this time.
Okay, so anyway, which effect is this one that you're looking at? Knock senseless?
Yeah, knock senseless.
Okay, so yeah, she cannot attack this round. She can move, she just cannot attack.
Yeah, and I'm just going to, yeah, that's all I'm going to do. At least I'm making it where she can't attack or hurt anybody.
Okay.
Alright, that's it for me.
Okay.
So you're asking what my discipline is?
I was, but it's no longer applicable. Because she can't attack now, it makes it where it's null and void.
Cool.
Alrighty, so she essentially slithers away, up this way.
Hey, I don't want to interrupt too awful much, but my friend just got home. He needs a friend kind of like badly right now. Hey, is it okay if I dip out? I know I'm not the best.
That's fine, boss. If you need to dip out for your buddy, I am not going to say anything about that, because if he needs you, he needs you. So go do what you got to do.
I'll talk to you guys later. It was wonderful. Yeah.
Yep,
Here.
adios.
All right. Hey, man.
Toodles.
Night.
Alrighty, so that's
So
her
what
turn,
happened?
so Kustrock, you're up.
Okay. I think what I'm going to try and do is... Fuck. Do I want to... Should I try and get her into the quicksand or summon my guardians?
Well, she can't attack, so I would do whatever you can just to kill her.
Okay, then I'm going to go guardians.
We're gonna have to just pin her in.
We're going 3 guardians again. That's 2 purple, right? No, that's 3 purple. Yeah. Going for 3 guardians. Nice. That's 2 successes. So just like there. Around her.
Oh, hold on. Since this is immobilizing or doing that to her like that, doesn't that mean I also get a like a resilience check or something too, Tyson?
Yeah, that's what I was telling you is you get a resilience check. But
Okay,
we
I'll do
never-
that at the end of. I'll do that every round after you cast it. I'll treat it as though it succeeded, and then we'll see if she breaks it later.
Okay, yeah, because all I have to do now is just concentrate to maintain it. I don't have to roll every turn to keep it.
Yep. All right, so we'll just do it
Okay.
that way. Anyway, so you got 2. So yes, that allows you to summon your. You wanted
1,
2
2,
of them or
3.
3? 3 of them.
That was 3. Yeah.
Okay, so that
All the way
means
around her.
you have a total of 5 damage for each of them. Save changes.
Now gonna be like that.
Alrighty.
And then I'm just gonna make 3 attacks right away.
Go for it.
What's the difficulty?
Because of your closeness, it'll be 1 red, 1 black.
Okay. And then that's 1 attack, that's 2 attacks, that's 3 attacks.
Alrighty, so
Oh,
only
no.
one of them gets through.
So that is 7 damage to pierce.
Alrighty, so that's gonna be.
But for that, can I give her disadvantage on breaking the check? So that
It's
she
distracting,
stays
so
in the
yes,
melee?
it's gonna be a little harder for her to actually break the check.
Cool. For that, whatever the triumph. And then 2 boosts for those 2 advantages. To, whoever goes next.
Alrighty. Okay, and what did we say, Tyson, as far as the for the curses? What was it the difficulty for them?
We never talked about that.
It's a discipline check to break it. In
Well,
this
it's
case,
discipline. Yeah, if it's a mind thing, it's discipline. If it's physical, it's resilience.
we'll make it a hard check just because of the what the nature of this is. So
Or did
with
you want to do it versus the successes I had?
yeah, we can do it versus successes, so that'd be 5.
5 successes, yeah.
Alrighty, so it's top of the round, so it's Christina's turn.
All right,
You have
dagger
2
again.
boosts.
Let me get this up for her. That way I can just roll on her turn.
All right, what do I roll again?
Yeah.
It was 2 reds.
It's going to be 1 red, 1 red, 1 purple, 1 black.
And
You
1
had
blue.
2 boosts.
Or 2 blues.
Yep.
6 damage.
Okay. Your knife just tink off of her armor.
Ah! I'm gonna move
Oh, goodness,
over
goodness.
here.
Alrighty.
That's
So,
another one gone.
okay. So that's going to be. Alright, so. And it's Tyson's turn.
Okay, do you want to roll, see if she breaks it?
It's. Sure. We'll roll it on your turn, I guess. Let's see. Red.
Because if she breaks it, I'm just going to try to do it again.
Okay. Well, if that's how we're going to do it, it's going to be on her turn that she's going to do it.
Okay, well then... I'm going down in strain. I don't want to. I do have second wind.
I do have leather armor.
So I'm going to use 1 maneuver to keep my concentration.
Okay.
I'm going to go in and attack her.
Okay.
Am I in medium range or long?
From where you're at right now is going to be medium range.
Okay. So
Okay.
I am going to do an attack. There it is. Man, this is going to be hard. So I'm going to do impact, empowered, and deadly. This is going to be my lance attack. So I have to upgrade 1, right?
Yep.
And I'm going to use... you know what? I'm going to have to walk up. I'm going to use 2 strain to walk up to short range.
Okay.
And then the spells. That's -4. Oh man, I'm sweating bricks. Okay. And I'm gonna go and cast. It's upgrade 1, right? Because of her defense.
She also has armor, so it'll be one of those will go to a red, and then you'll have a black as well.
Okay. Okay, yeah. All right. Christina uses the boost. So 3 yellow, 2 green, red, 2, 3, 4.
Use a
and
story
black.
point if you have to.
I don't know. Do we have any?
Yeah, I don't think we've used
You
any.
guys
So I think
should
we
have a few.
Okay. And then I'll use one, and I'll go and attack her.
Alrighty.
Come on. Hey, I got
Nice,
it.
perfect.
All right.
Well,
I also
there's
want
strength.
you to roll me an average discipline check to maintain the curse.
Even though I took strain to maintain it.
In this case, you are actually also casting a second spell. So between the two magics that you're trying to do, they're different enough that you're having to try and maintain.
Okay.
Because the maintaining part,
what's the difficulty?
average. The 2 strain you spent at the start is just to keep it going. Once you start imposing other actions like that, if you'd done like a regular attack with like a spear, I would have been okay with it. But where you're casting other magic, that's taking mental energy away from your concentration.
Okay.
Don't you have that
the
weird
2 strain was
crystal
for me
spear?
to. The
What?
2 strain was for me to move.
Okay.
Let me roll. So you said average.
Yep. 2 purple.
Okay. Versus discipline. Come on, give it to me.
Got it.
All right. Yeah, you maintain. All right.
So the lance, it does 14 damage. However, has crit 2 and vicious 2, and also the target gains the knockdown, and it's disoriented equal to my ranks and knowledge, which is 2. So it's disoriented 2. It's knocked down. Crit rating 2, vicious 2 with 14 damage.
Okay, so crit and
No.
vicious don't come into play during this because you didn't generate enough critical. So
Okay. I didn't know if that mattered or not.
it doesn't. In this case, it doesn't. It's good later on if you crit her, but at this point, it does not.
All right. Well, next time I won't add that. Got it. All right. And I'm going to, as an incidental, use my second wind to get +2 strain back.
Alrighty.
I'm done. Did I hurt it?
Yes, you did. So you did 14 damage. That would be... she does not look very happy. In fact, she looks a little battered and bruised.
Awesome.
Okay.
So we're doing something.
Yep. You guys are
Alright,
doing
and-
stuff.
So what happens with the knockdown? I don't know what that does. Or the disorient
It makes it...
too.
So disorient... That's actually what I was trying to look up just now, is disorient, because I don't remember if it's action or otherwise. Because if it's action, it doesn't do anything for you.
Right.
87. That's why I couldn't find it. Dazes an opponent when it's triggered. Adds black to all skill checks they perform. So in this case,
Nice.
it's going to add a black to the check for her to
Well,
get back out of it.
disorient too. It's the
Oh,
range.
And then
2
does-
setbacks.
Doesn't
So-
she already have a setback because of the crits I got with the Ancestor Spirit?
Those are the 2 reds I threw in there.
Okay, I didn't know if you...
Yep, they're all there. All right, so she is no longer not able to do her action.
Wow.
Damn it.
Why are your dice so hot and ours suck already?
I don't know. I've been wondering that too. However, she is straining to break it, so it definitely worked. All right, so she's just going to stay on the ground, taking a setback to the attack on the ghosts, but she's going to attack all of them.
So she gets a setback for being knocked down?
In this case, I'm going to say so because she's got these dwarf spirits on top of her.
Okay.
So if she gets them off, then I'll have her stand up. But if not, then she'll just stay where she's at. So let's see. It's going to be versus that. Oh, whoops, and that. Do you have any armor?
No armor.
Okay.
I forgot I had leather. I just looked at it.
Okay, nothing for the first ghost. Second ghost takes a total of 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage minus soak.
Yes.
Okay. That is pretty low, but he's fine.
Okay, so go ahead and adjust it. And then the third and final one. 7 points of damage. And then for her fourth attack, she's going to attack one of the ones that are injured. And nothing happens. Outside of she kicks up a lot of sand, so it makes it harder for anybody to hit her.
Okay.
Since she generated a shit ton of advantages there. So for this round, you guys don't have line of sight on her because of sand. Except for the ghosts because they're right next to her. Alrighty. Kustrak, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to come over and try and do a medicine check on Rudy.
Okay.
Just
hard check because he's unconscious.
That.
He healed 2.
Go to bed. Yes, go to bed.
Alrighty. So he is now awake.
Yeah, and then I'm going to do the 3 attacks on the ghost. Do I need to add any setbacks or anything to them?
Outside of the one setback for armor and then the upgrade through the adversary 1, no. So it'll be 1 red, 1 black.
Okay.
First ghost hits. Second ghost hits.
Second ghost.
Third ghost hits.
Okay, so the first ghost does, 7 plus, that's 10 damage to pierce, 7 damage to pierce, and then 8 damage to pierce.
Okay, so 10 to pierce.
Mm-hmm. 10 to pierce, then 7 to pierce, and then 8 to pierce.
Okay, so 7 to pierce.
So 15, 20.
All right, so how do you want to do this?
Yeah!
Oh, yeah, boy. I think they're just going to, all 3 of them just look at each other and just, lop off her arms and then just go for the head and just have it roll over here into the quicksand.
All right.
Not, sinking into just on the edge. You know?
So as she's on the ground flailing around trying to hit these ghosts, they just whack, 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 whack. You see arms come out of the sand. You see a head go flying. It lands in the quicksand, and then it's just gone. And when the dust completely settles, you just see a twitching snake body that has no arms or a head.
But a key.
And a key that
Grab it.
has been thrown into the sand right here because of the twitching.
Okay. Well, at least it's not it over here.
Yeah. Oh, that would be bad.
I thought about it, but I was like, no, I can't do that. Not at this
my
moment,
heart
because he
is
did so
so
good.
Oh,
All right. Very good. All right, so you collect the key, Christina, and what do you guys do with it?
Go to the other tab. Go to here.
All right, so you go to that. As you get close to it with the key, the tapestry turns back into a door with a keyhole.
I'm putting the key in the keyhole.
The door opens, and you see another stairwell descending down.
Well, let's go, guys.
Wait, do we want to heal Rudy?
Rudy's at 2. I don't know how many. I've healed him twice this time. I'll do another medicine check on him now.
Do we get after encounter now? Finally, this is the second after encounter.
Yeah, you can.
Right.
How many times has everybody been healed so far?
3.
I've.
One
You've
for
been
me.
healed
Sorry.
3 times?
No,
Twice.
3.
Rudy's been healed twice.
Okay, Rudy's been healed twice. Okay, I'm just keeping track of who's been healed because we're getting close to time where we're going to stop. So, because this is going to continue on.
Okay.
Well, is this the end of the encounter so we can get like strain back?
Yes. So everybody, go ahead and roll a cool check. Somebody's gonna have to roll for Rudy as soon as I figure out what his strain is or his cool. His cool is 3 green. So somebody roll for.
I'll roll it.
Okay, so
I'll
Christina,
roll it.
you get 2 back. Rudy gets 2 back.
Oh, I get 4.
And
Oh.
Kustruk gets 4, and Tyson gets nada.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Oh, that puts me. I'm like golden right now. I'm gonna do another. Should I do another survival heal check or a medicine check on Rudy?
It's up to you. He's at 2. Remember, you can only have 5 per day.
I know that's the problem. What do y'all think?
I would leave it for now.
Okay.
Alrighty. Anybody else needing some healing? Because I know Tyson got 2. Kustrok,
I
how
got
many have
1.
you been healed?
I haven't been healed at all.
Okay, so 0. Enter. Okay. So if you guys notice on your tokens, I've put in the blue spots, I've put like numbers. That just tells me how many times you guys have been healed. So don't change those.
Okay.
Alrighty, so you guys start to descend the stairs. As you guys descend, it begins to warm. Almost humid, muggy warm. As you come to the entrance or the bottom of the stairwell, it opens up into a bigger foyer with a much larger archway. Inside, as you look around, you see a gigantic jungle mural with monkeys fighting apes with whatever's at hand. They've got rocks, sticks, one of them is biting. There are just a shit ton of these monkeys. And I think I screwed up and got... Yep, I did. Crap. Okay, well, let me move you guys over. So, anyway, I don't know if you guys can get your characters on here or not.
Mine is on there, I think.
Drag it over if you can, because I can't see it.
Oh, it's not there. I don't
Hold
know
on,
where
let me-
mine is.
hold
Oh,
on,
wait.
You're
I
just
got
like
it.
Okay,
There it is,
let me do
yeah.
grid real quick so I can get Rudy on here. Actually, I'll have
Crystal said,
Christina.
"Wait, I see her.
I'll have
see her."
Christina be able to move him real quick. Christina, I need you to
Where is
move
he?
him. I don't know. Just tab or use the arrow over until you can get him.
You can select. You know, like drag. You can drag off the thing and select it.
But I don't see him on the screen. I saw him
Just-
here.
Just drag until you see him, essentially, is what Tyson's telling you.
like highlight the place.
Like, just highlight the entire screen.
All right.
Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'll just do this. There we go. Okay, so Rudy would have been like right on this edge right there.
Hey, baby.
My immersion.
So we'll leave Rudy right here. Alright, so anyway, like I said, you guys come across that. And let me turn off the...
So there are live monkeys? Or
No,
are
it's
there-
a painted mural of monkeys
Where?
along the walls and the ceiling. Essentially, you're seeing a jungle... Like, all of this stuff here is just the floor. It's painted to look like a jungle. Like, the
Oh.
entire room, if you were to essentially picture like a kid's room, but it's completely coated in paints, ceiling, floor, walls, in jungle. Like, it entirely looks like jungle, and there are monkeys and apes everywhere fighting.
Can I make a check and see if these monkeys seem like they're going to come alive and attack us? Because that's the kind of bullshit that'll happen.
Go ahead and roll
Is-
a magic check or a knowledge check of some kind.
A knowledge check. I don't think lore would be applicable. Let's do primal, I guess.
Alright, go ahead and roll your primal. It'll be a hard check.
Okay.
Oh, can I roll?
Yes, if you would like to. I'm assuming you're using Arcana.
Yeah, no, he got it. Never mind, don't matter.
As far as you can tell from primal magic, it's possible, but primal magic alone would not be enough to bring these creatures to life.
So it's definitely not some dumb primal magic, but
So what's at the other end of this?
As you look across the room, and the room isn't necessarily super huge, as you look across the room, you see that the essentially there's another door, and it
Anything
looks
happen to
like
the
it's
crystal
unlocked.
staff?
The crystal staff in this case just looks like a crystal spear still.
Ah. Oh. Continue on.
let's I kind of hoof it. Like, I'm pretty quick. I do not want to. Like, I sense some dumb bullshit. Magic.
Yep, you're about to see the dumb bullshit magic. All right, so as you guys get to here, stop moving.
The core.
As you guys get to there, stop moving. As you guys get to about here, and I'll just leave you where you're at, any weapons that you guys have, save the crystal spear, you feel a vibrating from them. So I need to know exactly what weaponry you guys have.
I didn't pick up 2 daggers, so I have 8 daggers.
8 daggers. Got it. All right.
I just have my battle axe.
Okay, so this guy
I didn't take any.
is going to be to... Hold on. Oh, cancel. Token. One of the monkeys appears fairly close, wielding 2 daggers. He comes flying at Christina. As does his brother. As does his brother. As does his brother.
Shit.
What other weapons do you have, Christina, besides daggers?
That's it. That's
okay.
it.
Kustrock, what do you have?
I just have my battle axe, I think.
All right, so
and
you're...
my
Go ahead.
standard, but I don't think that...
The standard isn't necessarily a weapon, so you're fine there. You see a giant ape wielding your axe just come running at you through the jungle.
Cool.
And Tyson, what weapons do you have besides the crystal spear?
That's the only one I have on me.
Okay, you're good. Anybody know? Oh, Rudy has a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
The obsidian
Obsidian dagger.
Yep, so he's got a monkey coming screaming at him too.
Yeah, he's died 10 times. He'll be alright.
Alrighty, so this fight is going to take longer than 5 minutes, so we will wait to roll until next session.
Alrighty.
Do we get experience or we have to wait?
You're going to have to wait, because you're not going to be able to spend experience anyway in this dungeon-esque area. So, no point in giving it to you yet anyway. Alrighty, so that ends this session for tonight.